said I can't fucking hear you and you start whispering.
You didn't tell me to use my gyrophone. What?
Ninja, I'm deaf as shit.
Yeah, don't I know it.
What?
What? We're here with Tavern Talk. Let's talk about some taverns. Alright. There's only one thing to do, Splode. You get the good seat.
Woo! Ah. It's not much better, but
Wow.
there's no cushion.
Fine, I'll buy a new chair.
Didn't you say you wanted to anyways?
Yes, that chair sucks.
Glad we're on the same page.
Huh?
Said I'm glad we're on the same page.
Hell, I might move the other chair in here and put that back there since I'm not really using it much these days. Do you want to use the controller again? Or... You okay there, Spud?
Couldn't find the mouse.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
But Ninja, the story.
I believe in you.
Ninja, best boy's here.
Well, I can wait.
Good morning. Good morning, Clay. Claymore. Good morning, Clay. Did you sleep well? I did. It took ages for you to fall asleep. I was too excited thinking about our adventure. Book. Thank you for the subscription. 83 months. Holy shit. Thank you so much. How are you? But I slept really well. Happy to hear that. Tia, did you sleep? 83 streak, oh my god. Adia, what's going on? Existing, yeah. Best we can ask for right now. You let me know if you need anything, okay? I clean my glasses, I can't fucking read.
What's going on?
Book just resubbed for 83 months, and
Thank
Adia
you.
is here. I asked how they were, and I said they're existing. I'm suffering. Oh no. Well, existence is pain. Got a quote for Mom's bathroom model. Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Very much so.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's a bathroom remodel, so... Yes.
I mean, even my bathroom, which I didn't really change too much, still was like...
And you had
pretty
a
expensive.
family friend.
Yeah, I guess family friend works, yeah. Do they have to take down like a wall of tile like I did? Looking at around 30K? Are they ripping the whole thing out and like building it from scratch? Is there like gonna be gold plated fucking toilet seats?
How'd you know?
Shut up. Oh. Does it need that much work? 30K, that's like almost my whole place. Not gold, but the subfloor needs to be replaced.
Underground where all the pipes are.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, basically gold at this point. That's awful, I'm sorry. Ow.
I could buy right through it.
Whole new floor, new shower, new sink, vanity, new medicine cabinet, new toilet. She passed out right after she had some soup. Oh, that one's empty. Okay. I hope that Lady Cassiopeia would send me signs for my divine mission in my dreams. Did she? I don't remember. Sounds like you slept well then. Anyhow, I see you had time to prepare the quest. Wonderful. Let's get started. Let's take this one step at a time. Clay, I was looking forward to some soup. Then I hope you liked lentils. Splode, hi! Hi, Night Warrior! Left some with your purple friend and told him to keep an eye on it.
But what would you do
Well, I hope Andu enjoys that soup.
if I found a voice?
Thank you for meeting my familiar, Clay. Huh?
What would you do if I found a way to mimic my voice while you talked? So, like, had a voice change that replicated my voice? Do you think you can go a stream and making people believe that you're me?
Yeah, absolutely. I just won't rechat.
Fucking wow.
The toilet has been leaking into the floor for about 7 years. Mom wouldn't listen that she needed to have it remodeled until last weekend when the plumbing under the sink crumbled apart while Sharp was shaving. Ooh. Yikes.
7 years.
7 years. I keep thinking about things to like do around my place, and there's honestly, I feel like there's gonna be a limit. And I'm gonna be like, this is gonna be the next person's problem. Thank you for feeding my familiar, Clay. Of course. Did you two enjoy your soup? Do you like lentils?
I don't mind them. Depends. How are they made and whatnot.
Like in a soup?
What kind of soup? I mean, generally speaking, I don't mind.
I would have to look at the recipe that I made, but back when I was on that like really restrictive diet, there was a lot of lentils on that diet, in soup. Where do you think I get my stubbornness from? Oh, fair. Never own, never stay in a place for longer than a year. Then they can't blame me for anything. I mean, fair, but financially speaking, I can't do that.
Joke's on you, neither can he.
Huh?
Joke's on you, neither can he.
Oh, that's mean. I love owning my house. See, I would love to have like a house that I can live in like the rest of my life. Because I don't think I could live here for the rest of my life.
I can. I'll buy it from you, Splode. It's gonna be very bare.
Right, you buy it and you rent it to Jackson. I don't know. Or someone.
Fair.
Very much Clay is quite the talented chef, even though eating it did make me very tired. And he is a very good cooking companion. It took a while to make, so we had a lot of time to talk. It was nice.
I mean, moving does suck. This is Night Warrior.
Yeah. I can, moving, my move wasn't too bad, but that's just because I owned like 3 items.
And you had like 8 people.
Yeah.
And your sister.
Oh my god, I had my, oh my god,
Like
my sister.
Brutus over here.
Yeah, my fucking sister literally just like took my bed, my mattress, like,
Your
and just
sister
put it
went
on her
toe-to-toe
shoulder.
with me.
My sister is fucking strong.
Yeah, she is. I mean, you're no slouch either, but like, your sister moves things aggressively where you move things quietly.
Yeah.
I just see you moving like a big thing. Just out of my way. Your
Excuse
sister's
me,
like, get the fuck out.
Coming through! Part! I mean, I told you guys as soon as the house next door went into the market fair. No, I know. But yeah, like, when we move, it's gonna be a bit longer of a process, and I think I would just put in the time to hire movers because I don't want to go up and down the stairs again.
What if we hire our friends as movers and actually just pay them?
Fair.
If they want. If not, I'll pay for movers. Or we.
It's worth it to hire movers. Yeah, I bet. I mean, we'll see what our physical
Limitations are.
yeah in like the next year or two.
I mean, on top of that, I'd be the one that gets boxes from like every fucking place and has like all my
I
shit
know.
boxed up from like floor to ceiling and just be like, movers. Move it out.
I mean, that's basically what I would do, minus the things that we essentially would use on the day-to-day, so...
That stuff just goes in a giant garbage bag, and I'll deal with it when we need it.
Yeah. It made moving the furniture so much less stressful, yeah. I mean, on the plus side, if we... The only, like, big pieces of furniture that we have here, besides, like, bed and desks, would be, like, the bookshelves and the couch. But, like, we might not even be keeping the couch. We might downgrade to a futon. Depending on how things go.
Futon was a lot comfier to sleep on.
Movers be expensive. Just throw everything away. No! No,
On top of that, we have that sectional. We can always pull.
From your mom's place?
Yeah. Still technically mine.
Yeah. What did you talk about? Friendship bracelets, I hope. Not quite. Many things, like I thought it'd be fun to make her niece one of the little dolls my granny taught me to make. The ones with the flower dresses and mini axes. I don't have any siblings or cousins, but Tia says she's gonna make little star lamps for my parents' garden. Is that so? He offered to cook for my family. And I can't offer to cook for his. My cooking skills are unimportant to my destiny. What a sentence.
I gave the free couch to Ninja, not his mom. It is still his. I mean, correct.
I just said that it's at your mom's place.
Yeah.
I didn't say that it was
And she's
theirs.
keeping it stored by not recalling that it's there.
Yeah. But I thought if I were to visit, it would be appropriate to bring some sort of thank you gift. And who wouldn't want some stars in their garden? Especially now. That sounds lovely. Have you ever visited the Highlands before? No, not thus far, though I have always wanted to. Our snow dragon building competitions are famous. I've never heard of those. Oh. But they do sound intriguing. When I was young, one of my favorite stories Elysian told me was that of the ever-burning flame. It is said to have been a gift from Leviathan to the first mortals. Along with it, he bestowed the power of elemental manipulation upon his chosen. I vaguely recall there being another version from one of his guardians stole the flame from him instead. Blasphemous hearsay is all that is. We should be thankful for the gifts he has given us. I've always wanted to pay my respects to the flame. And it just happens to still be burning in an ancient temple in the Highlands, keeping the hope of Asteria alive for eternity. So I'm looking forward to seeing it in person sooner rather than later, and with a local guide, no less. I've never visited it before either, but I once went to the Autumn Glow Festival in Barica. Barica? You can see the temple from there. The Autumn Glow Festival? What's that about? I'm sure he can tell you all about it another time. Please, let's get back to the quest.
I have one more question. One more thing!
Fine, one more.
Give me your favorite animal.
Why? I'm curious. I'm not sure. I've never been asked that before. You don't know what your favorite animal is? No. Do the dragons count? Not sure if you want to call a dragon an animal. You're right. That would be blasphemous. It would also be correct and funny, but their egos wouldn't take it. Tia, we have to figure out what your favorite animal is. Why? It doesn't matter. Of course it does. Getting to know yourself is one of the most wonderful experiences in the universe. I know myself. And yet you don't know what your favorite animal is. But don't worry, we'll figure it out together. Doesn't that sound fun to you? It doesn't. But, thank you.
Are bugs an animal? Yes, of sorts.
Yeah. Of course. Now, the quest. Of course. Should I add a quest about finding out what your favorite animal is? Yes. No. Don't worry, Innkeeper. I'll put one together myself. Thank you, Clay. So I'm assuming you're going together? Unfortunately, I was going to go alone, but Clay insisted on coming along. Why is that unfortunate? It's a very dangerous quest, and he is not practiced in the way of divine warrior. Are aliens animals? I don't know. I've never met one.
I would assume it's specified as an alien.
Could you imagine if you tried to befriend some bleak stalkers? That'd make for a fun story, I think. But if you really want to do this alone, you could just go by yourself. Who would make her soup then? Exactly. That makes sense. Plus, I need to meet those bleak stalkers. I've never seen any before, and I can't wait to find out what they'd like to eat.
That makes me miss Meep. I too miss Meep. My alien. Well, I called them Leon, but other people just refer to them as Meep.
Yeah.
Or are we talking Meep, the rat that was on my avatar head? I forget. We cross-named things. Probably not the best.
I miss Seymour.
Seymour Spooks?
Seymour Spooks. You. They like to eat you. Only if they're hungry. Could you at least try to be reasonable? I am. Local creatures can be very helpful. I know they can be dangerous too. Of course, it's important to have your guard up so you can defend yourself if they're scared. Generally, if you approach anything non-violently, they'll like you more. Maybe the innkeeper can give us some extra charisma too, so we can convince them to help us out. I could offer you some honey flowers as well. They can be very inspiring, even to bleak stalkers. I think so, at least. I've never tested that one out, actually. We could test it out for you. Nonsense. We need to head into this knowing we'll have to fight our way through. The name Bleak Stalkers doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their hospitality. Not to mention, there could very well be many more dangerous monsters roaming the abandoned Everbloom. We need to refresh our strength and hope that our mortal weapons will be enough to damage them. If that's of concern, I could offer you some citron. It's infused with divine properties that'll bless your weapon strikes. With little help from the dragons, no creature should be able to withstand you, no matter how bleak. Citron can only be found deep within the Forbidden Valley. How would you even have access to that? Oh, you know. No, I don't. Anyway, I think both of your strategies could work. Strength and citron will let you fight your way through any danger in no time, but the right mix of defense, charisma, and honey flowers might offer a more conventional solution.
Unconventional.
Can you help us decide? I don't want to argue. Sure. Meep the alien, since Meep was their original name. Yeah, why can't we get him back? Who cares if it's a virus? We need someone to write a non-virus pet add-in. I know, right? Alright, Ninja. Do we want defense and charisma? Or do we want strength?
Well, you know which one I want.
Which one?
You know.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
You know.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
What do I normally pick, Explode?
I don't know.
Think of me as a person. Do you think I'd want more defense and charisma? Or more strength? Which one would you pick?
I loved him more than life itself, which may not be saying much, but I still loved him. For a second there, I thought you were going to say, Ninja, time to learn how to code.
If only.
I don't know. I
should go ask Pyra and be like, Pyra, I know we just met. Teach me how to make a pet add-in.
I guess, I don't know.
Should bring Scuff here and watch everything go to hell.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Wait, and they wanted what? Honey flower? Or citron? No. Wait.
Look it up.
No. These are the only flowers, so.
No. No. Yeah.
Yep. Oh. It gives it a double negative to.
So this might not be the drink for that then.
Either that or I'm making it wrong.
Didn't even get it into Andu. You're just spilling it on top of his head. Walmart raised prices. Every place is raising prices in honor of the new tariffs coming into town. You need the flour.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Go, click on that.
It's just a suggestion.
No. Hit the book. Infusion.
Infusion strength. So not that one.
No. Go back to go to the flowers at the top. That gives us hit the honey flower. That inspiration is what it does.
So there's this.
But they said honey flower.
What if it's wrong though?
I mean, I hope pork and beef industry isn't out of the country. No, but different products that they need to run them probably are.
So it's probably the wrong drink.
That's what I said.
That's what I was gonna go with.
The only issue is...
I know it wants 3 to defense. Well,
Hold on to that for a sec.
I looked through everything else. The only ones that do defense are Thousand Winds and Frosted Lagoon.
Interesting. Actually, yeah, let's do that.
It's too much defense. Just, oh, okay.
I'm curious about something. Bear with me. Yeah, so that wouldn't work either, because that's technically...
Can I? Wait, go to first snow?
That's the one. You win. You win, Slow. First snow.
It does have one.
No. It deletes it. That would be the wrong drink.
Okay.
We had a big dinner, and yet I'm still hungry.
I'd love to hear the story about you befriending those bleak stalkers. Or at the very least, how their teeth were no match against your armor. Or your pecs. Plus, this worked well for you last time, Tia. Let's hope I'll be lucky again. Fine, I trust your judgment, Innkeeper. Good, you should. Anyone want to join me on a trip to Canada? I have officially meet on Twitch 3 people from Canada. I used to go to Canada a lot.
Did you really?
Yeah. Mostly, like, we went to, like, Niagara Falls and stuff, but, like, I went camping there. No, it was fun out there. Had a bear shit on our porch.
Does a bear shit on the porch? Yes, apparently it does.
Yes, it does. Thank you for all your help, Innkeeper, but we should get going now. Indeed. Wait, why are you in such a hurry? Yesterday, I met Fable at the farmer's market, and they helped me pick out the right vegetables for the soup. And then they invited me to their barbecue on the 31st of Cassiopeia. So we need to make it back in time for that. You can always leave early if it takes too long. And what about you? What about me? You're also coming. I have to work. You also have to eat.
Saving the world is bound to make you hungry.
You might even have fun. Who knows? Did it smell? I don't know. I didn't sniff it.
Well, why not? Aren't you curious what bear shit smells like?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Did you clean it up? No. I will consider it. Let's hurry then. Let's! Innkeeper, can you let Fable know? We'll be back in time? Of course. I'll let them know as soon as they grace my tavern with their presence again. Oh yeah. Grace should know too. I think she's bringing her famous fortune nuggets. I'll tell her as well. I wish you a successful quest. Shall be so. See you soon.
Oh.
So we were glamping, which means we were camping in the wilderness, but we had a log cabin, essentially. Basically after the bear left, we just called the, rangers or whatever, and they took care of it. So, greetings, Innkeeper!
Innkeeper?
Hello, Archie. Good to see you again. It's always a delight to be here. It makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger already. I'm glad to hear that. Speaking of which, were you able to help those farmers out? Oh, yes. Talking to Fable was truly inspiring. They were so right. The farmers really had no interest in gold or other riches. So instead, I helped them with reconstructing their land, barns, houses, with my own 2 hands. I even got some blisters from it. Remnants of my first ever heroic deed. Very exciting and painful. Now that I think about it, do you have a recipe for a drink that could help out in this specific situation? I want to be able to help every single farmer with ease. I want to lift the heaviest logs and steel myself for the most stubborn splinters. You're right, a drink like that is still missing from my recipe. Let me think of something. Oh, thank you dearly. When I was making my way to your tavern, I walked past an astounding duo of adventurers. A stunning seraph and a massive half-giant. They were so utterly impressive. I aspire to be like them someday. It feels like I'm in a book, like I've delved headfirst into one of the stories on my bookshelf. Magic and adventures surrounding me with every step, and unknown lurking dangers in the shadows. This is all so exciting. But now I'm just daydreaming. Originally I came here seeking one of your magical drinks. Of course, what would you like? Preferably something that'll help me defend myself from devious dangers, like splinters in my hand. The drink I had last time did... Well, I presume it did something, but those splinters were a real nuance. I'll tell you that. I got you, don't worry. Didn't know rangers picked up shit for a living. Well, I guess they wouldn't really be rangers. They were kind of the people that like were renting out the cabins essentially. So, oh, where is it? Oh, here we go. The Steel Tonic. It's new.
Steal thyself.
One Steel Tonic. You have to make this with an infusion or else it'll never work.
Good. I was waiting to see how long it took for one of those to happen.
Now it's time to make some peppermint tea. There you go. Hey, what's a good fat like snack that goes well with vitamins? Peppermint tea, like with peppermint? Is that homemade? What's a good fat like snack that goes well with? I guess I don't understand the question. Are you asking like a really fatty snack or like a heavy snack? I don't know what he's asking.
Maybe fat based. Like carb or something. Well, they can't have carbs.
And by vitamins, do you just mean like natural vitamins or like a pill vitamin? High fat that helps with vitamin digestion.
I don't know.
That I don't really know. I'm sorry. Cause like vitamins, if I did take them, which I probably should,
one a day.
I just I just swallow it with water. That I don't have to cook. That's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know.
See,
And I'm sorry, did I miss? Are you on a diet or something else?
They can't do gluten. They try not to do carbs.
Are you doing like a keto diet? Essentially,
Like a stay alive kind of diet.
a stay alive kind of diet. Apparently, you need fat to help digest vitamins. I can ask someone. Hang on. I could phone a friend.
Do I know the friend?
Yeah.
Is it who I think it is?
Was it high fat snack? That you don't have to cook. It's not, and it does not contain gluten, no sugar. This is just a tea bag, but the only ingredient is dried peppermint leaves. What are you looking for?
Just being fitting and key as you look for your answer.
That's okay. Did I pet Andu? We're gonna pet him again. I was gonna say, yeah, avocado. I don't like the taste of avocado though. Do you not need those? No. Okay. First drawer. Protection against your arch nemesis, splinters. Here you go. Ha! I can already feel my skin getting tougher. Helping people grow calluses is my secret party trick. Maybe I should bring my friend here someday. Your drink, mixing magic, is quite peculiar, really. Oh, your friend? Is he from Windmore as well? That is correct. I've known him since we were kids. Mostly due to our parents being of similar wealth and influence. I think we were kind of chosen to be friends.
Damn rich kids.
We decided to write each other letters when he's not here in Zenith. He's actually in a kind of dire situation right now. That wasn't... That's what it was. You see, he's a diplomat, deeply involved in the whole Diria mainland negotiations. Due to him nearly getting kidnapped during his last business trip to Diria, he decided to fire his entire personal security crew. If you ask me, his reaction was a little over the top, but I don't interfere with his decision, so... Now he doesn't have any bodyguards, and I would like to help him. But honestly, I have no clue what I should do. He definitely doesn't need my money, just like the farmers didn't. He's got more than enough of it as it is. I mean, if you're brave enough, you could volunteer to be his bodyguard. Splendid idea. I like how you think, Innkeeper. But I don't know if I'd be strong enough, even with your magically infused drinks. He might need more protection than I could offer. Well, I still have that thing with the quest. Oh, you're right. I could just hang up a quest on your pinboard, and then some brave adventurers will offer to help us out. My friend means the world to me. I would never forgive myself if something happened to him. So you're looking for the best bodyguards in Zenith? Absolutely.
Indubitably.
Avocado would be perfect if it didn't go bad so soon. I buy a pack and it's moldy by day 3. Ooh. Well, I already have some folks in mind that are more than qualified to do the job.
You could look up how to prolong avocados. I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah, I think people put them in foil in their refrigerator, essentially. You could freeze it. Take a few minutes to make it into a spread with some lemon juice and store it in an airtight container with plastic wrap pressed against the top of the spread. There you go. Hi, baby. Let's just hope my quest writing skills are enough to attract just the right people. Do you write a lot? No. Yes. Sometimes. I love to write stories about cunning and courageous adventurers. Somehow they always manage to get out of the most dreadful situations by cheating death multiple times. But that's, well, writing doesn't really fit the image of a heroic adventurer himself, does it? Why would I dream of other people's journeys if I could live the tales myself?
Correct.
You've got a fair point. I'm gonna take a picture of that. There you go. I wish I liked avocado more.
Avocado's good.
It's gross. It tastes like wet grass to me.
Maybe you just haven't had a good avocado. Or whatever the kids say. Cat's behind you.
Also, nuts like cashews and almonds also have a decent amount. Yeah! Peanut butter! Avocado on a burger is delicious. The closest thing I get to eating avocado is if it's in sushi. I forgot that, like, peanuts and stuff. But I think peanut butter would probably be a very good one.
Yeah, I think so.
Protein! Hey, kitty, kitty. Guys, Tot's fully recovered. They're back to running around naked again. That was cheap.
What's in my chair? I didn't use force to get the cat out of my chair.
Peanut butter, peanuts, and cashews come with seed oils that are inflammatory.
Welcome to Tavern Talk, where we talk about recipes.
I mean, pictures of Tot. Did I not post any? And the place I used to work at had a burger that was topped with chunky peanut butter.
Was it burgers to beer? So you used to have a burger, like a peanut butter burger?
Someone just said jerky in my group chat that I asked. Jerky's good.
I do love me some jerky.
The Jimmy Carter burger.
When jerky.
Hang on. Animals.
It was a Jimmy Carter burger from PJ Masks. Pizza.
Posting in aminals.
Aminals?
Yeah, so jerky or other high-fat meats. Yeah, all those ingredients that keep peanut butter spreadable aren't good for you. You make your own peanut butter. It's really easy.
Yeah. Oh no.
What?
I was trying to send something somewhere.
Bone broth, apparently. Mine got through. It's easy? Really? I haven't made it in a long time, but I think we just put peanuts in a blender, essentially, right? Bone broth is high in fat? I think so. I asked my group chat because there's a bunch of there's a couple bodybuilders and like gym bros in there, so I figured they would be the people to ask.
Gym bros.
Oh, look at Nugget! Oh, I'll post this in Emma Knowles too. Anyways. Hey, Tater Tot. Are you gonna step on the keyboard? Oh, no.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see my friend again and help him out. I don't know what was said, so I'm sorry.
Wait.
Oh, that's right. We can... Oh, I guess I only missed absolutely. Never mind. I'll be more than prepared. Fable also offered to teach me how to use a bow. How could I say no to such an enticing offer? Getting taught by the Fable of the Ashen Grove themselves? It's more than I could have ever dreamed of. They also mentioned another friend of theirs, an imposing Vulcacan lady named Carlin. Do you know her by any chance? Lynn, my beloved. Those photos give me the will to live. I have other photos, I just need to crop them and then I will send them. But currently I'm holding a cat like a baby, so I can't do anything right now. Oh, Lynn? Yeah, I know her quite well.
She's a regular.
I don't know where to set. She wants this to be free. Or maybe not. Passing along the cats.
Ah,
What did you say? I'm sorry. She's a regular.
How do I pick you up these days? It's been so long.
Do you not know how to pick up a cat? Oh my god, that was rough.
She's fine.
Okay.
She was running away.
It's because she was like, what are you doing?
I know, I don't normally pick her up. The only time I pick her up is to toss her.
Maybe that's why she... See, I'll pick you up to pet you. I'll hold you. Anyways, what'd you say? Quite the local legend, she's regular?
Yeah, she's regular.
A regular? Oh, innkeeper, you're just full of surprises. This tavern is full of hidden treasures. Apparently, Lady Lynn is bored because her newest protege is on a mission and hasn't returned yet, so she'll be joining my training with Fable. Oh, you're in for a ride. How thrilling. I nearly can't contain my excitement. But for now, I've got to think of the right words for the job posting. Don't worry about that. Assembling quests for patrons is one of my services. Really? That would be so helpful. I got you. You'll have to have the perfect crew of bodyguards for your friend assembled in no time. Trust me. Thank you so much. And also, thank you for the drink. Coming here is always a delightful source of inspiration. I'm always happy to help. Until then, innkeeper. So you want to know how to pick up Tot?
No, I know how. It was just...
So you're gonna pick her up by her front, her back here, and then you whip her.
I can't do that. I still am weary of the stitchings.
It's just a scout now. She's fun. She's like, why do you keep doing this to me? Alright, back to your spot. This photos give me the will to live. I wish I had you guys in high school. I was a very different person in high school.
Yeah, same. You know how shitty I am now? I was so much worse.
Peppermint tea with honey. I wish I liked peppermint. Helps soothe the soul. Ninja, can I spend a bunch of money on tea, by the way?
You have the money?
Yes.
Why did you say that so sheepishly?
Because I probably should save it. Until then, innkeeper. See you next time, adventurer. Oh, hello there. Hiya. How's it going? Hello, come on in. Ow.
Sorry.
This is a cute little tavern, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't that convinced from the outside, but the interior is really adorable. I'm glad. Are you accustomed to more opulent exteriors? For sure, but I do enjoy the cozy feeling of a simple tavern. You know, it's good being away from the hustle and bustle of the big city sometimes. I get that. Are you new in town? I am. How'd you know? It's been a while since I last saw a phantasm around here, that's all. I just took a guess. Ah, I see. I came here straight from the capital, just needed a moment to breathe. Do you get me?
Why does that look like all the girls that used to cosplay in high school?
I don't know. Just go into debt. Who turned Mohawk into a tiefling? That's super funny.
Just saying.
Super funny.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna take a photo and send it to Mohawk.
Oh, you know, fair point.
He's giving me Mohawk vibes, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
That's fine. Give me a sec.
So since we've been talking about fatty foods,
The
Have this
bad
cup-
kind of fatty foods.
have this cupcake.
Okay. You ever put peanut butter in tea before? Can't say I have.
I haven't, but I'm curious.
Oh, I do. That's why I settled here on the outskirts of Zenith. This town is big enough for me to never run out of work, but small enough to not feel overwhelmed. Yeah, exactly. So, you run this business in Keep? Correct? Just me, my familiar, and this tavern. Oh, and all the regulars that come here, of course. Of course. And with whom do I have the pleasure today? Perhaps one of my next regulars? Who knows? Maybe. The name's Voyage, but you may call me Voy. Wow.
Like voyeur?
Like Voyage, as he just introduced themselves.
That sounds fun though.
Alright, Voy. Got it. What can I do for you today? Well, I mean, a drink would be the way to go, I suppose. Wait, don't tell me you haven't heard of me.
Not yet. I'm afraid.
Not yet, I'm afraid. I suppose I should have. I'm the Voy, the famous bard. Ring any bells?
Nope.
Well, I guess you'll have to get to know me then. And what better way to do that with a fine drink made by the finest innkeeper? You're a real sweet talker, aren't you? I guess I am, haha, yeah.
Well, I'll keep it in your pants.
Right. Is there something specific you would like? No. Surprise me with something that'll make me even more irresistible, like a real Prince Charming. Prince Charming, huh? What's the most charismatic? Thousand Winds, Sunny Breeze, Spoken Heart. That's probably the way to go. That's just straight fucking...
Straight fucking? As opposed to gay fucking.
Oops, I did the wrong thing. One Spoken Heart. May this drink give you an untwistable silver tongue.
Great for the bard.
I mean, he is a bard. The stereotype is that they just fuck. I mean, that's fair.
God bless them. Teach me their ways.
Oh, this is good. Nearly as good as my musical talent. I have a feeling this drink might influence your next performance. Will it boost my charisma even further? You'll have to wait and see. Let's just say you might want to come back afterwards to get another drink. Oh, now you're teasing me. How about you tell me more about you now? Didn't you want me to get to know you better? Hold on tight to your counter, innkeeper, because I'm about to knock your socks off. Bring it on. So, right in front of you is the one and only Voy, traveler of lands, stealer of hearts, and the most famous bard in all of Pessoa. Not only because of his immaculate talent, but also because of his good looks, I might add. I'm fairly impressed. Of course you are. Might ask for an autograph later then. But what brings you here, Voy? As I said, I just needed a breath of fresh air. A short break from the big city. Is it hard being famous? Not really, no.
Especially when you're so famous, no one knows you.
I mean, in Skyrim, they are a bunch of losers.
Well, that's because they're in the Nord territory. Nords don't care about song. They just want to drink and fight and go to Valhalla. Valhalla.
Maybe a little bit sometimes. But making music and performing is my job, and I absolutely love it. So it's not a big deal, really. It just makes me cherish the quieter moments. Makes sense to me. Would it be cool if I kept you in your little familiar company for a little bit? Absolutely. Make yourself at home. Nice. Hello there. Hello there, traveler. What can I get you? Usually it's my role to ask that, but given the circumstances, I'll humor you.
Wait a sec. It is him. Or them, rather.
What?
You don't know who that's a caricature of?
Huh?
Yeah.
Quincy? Quincy?
Yeah.
Mmm. That's
You mean
fine.
Tavern guards? It's Soka.
That's Sokka. No, that's Quincy.
Yeah, that's Quincy. Tell by the getup and the hand.
Quincy's Tavern. They're like a cosplayer of a tavern keeper, essentially, but they make food, not drinks. I've actually made some of their recipes.
I count one of them that I've got to try.
Yeah.
I mean, you've made more and didn't let me try any?
That was the only one.
Oh.
Well, this is my tavern. And it's come a long way. Love the color of the walls. A new coat? It's been a good few years since my last renovation. But yes, I thought it was time to accept some change into my life. Thought so. What is life if not the constant changing of the self? How I missed your endless wisdom, Quincy. It is Quincy.
Yeah.
I can only imagine, innkeeper. You look like you might be in need of a refreshment. How about a drink? Yeah, long journey. Surprised me with something as charismatic as your little establishment. Another spoken heart? Do we have another charismatic drink? I guess I can make 1,000 winds. Or a sunny breeze. Let's make a sunny breeze. I feel like we don't make that very often. Oh wait, I did this wrong. Why on earth does my mom have a jar of Vicks Vapor Rub that has an expiration date of July 1995? I think she might be a hoarder. You know, anytime I stay at my parents' place, I go through all their stuff and throw away a bunch of things that are expired. I have found stuff that old too. I think it's just a parent thing. One sunny breeze. Vapor Rub doesn't expire. Everything expires eventually.
Except honey.
And cockroaches, apparently. Hey, Cheater Todd. One sunny breeze. Ah, yes it does. The vapor wears off and it doesn't work as well anymore. Keyword as well. It's almost 30 years old.
Yo shit, it's catching up with us.
One sunny breeze. Liquid charisma, my specialty. This tastes magical. Seems like you've improved a good deal since last time. Practice makes perfect, after all. Indeed. So, what brings you to this corner of the worlds? Ah, I'm looking for the feathers of a peculiar little bird. Tot. You can't be...
Tot doesn't have feathers. Tot's a cat, Splode.
You want some feathers? Hey, I'm almost 30 years old. I'm over 30 years old.
I'm over 30. I'm older than you, Splode.
Yeah, but we're not by much though. Why does this keep happening?
You know that's fair. I reached my expiration date. I'm over 30. I know, I didn't want to make the joke book.
I'm technically past my expiration date.
I'm older than Ninja. Yeah, I'm past my expiration date too. Now it's just spite.
Like a forgotten thing of vapor rub in a medicine closet.
No one can convince me otherwise that I wasn't supposed to be expired 2 years ago. I saw the white light explode. And then I went, nah, I can't do that. People will be pissed.
And I thought I was supposed to expire 7 years ago. Can you throw me out too? Ninja, I have a problem.
You need to move forward, but you have cat.
Cat gravity. Ah, I'm looking for the feathers of a peculiar little bird. They're said to only reside in this neighborhood, or continent, rather.
I'm working on it.
No, I can't.
Oh, there we go.
What bird? The golden loon. I think that's the feather I stuck in his drink. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but the golden loon? They're quite beautiful to behold. If I were you, I'd look for them near a big lake. That's where they usually hang out. But only in Fasoa. Hence why I came all this way. Oh, plumage of gold, glistening in lights of day. A traveler is bold. That would be a very poetic way to greet them. Tell that to the stupid song of Vigor Guild. They didn't like it? Nah, they didn't like anything that isn't mainstream. Like subtext. But isn't that what lyrical works are all about? Pouring your heart and soul into something for others to take in?
Okay, first off,
You're talking about this
No,
guy?
no, don't read
Oh.
that, and I'll tell you why. Because Night Warrior went to their website and copied and pasted that shit. But yes, we are talking about that Quincy.
Yeah. I've been bapped. And only if you push away the layers and read between the lines will you find the true meaning. Exactly my thinking. It's just that now I'm afraid that they'd laugh at me.
Good.
Or remember me as the bard without a heart. All because they don't understand. Quincy is a wholesome and wonderful. Yeah. They make decent food too.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's nothing wrong with being afraid. Fear can sometimes keep us safe from danger. But something to keep in mind is that fear does not stop death. It stops life.
What is that? Emote.
I don't know.
Kaylina. No, it looks like League of Legends thing.
Top with like the microphone.
More like the microphone arm. Do you enjoy your art?
Yeah, and I want others to enjoy it too. I, for one, greatly enjoyed your Golden Loon haiku.
Me too.
Aw, innkeeper, thank you. You shouldn't base your value on whether people like what you create or not. There'll always be those who don't get it and those who find themselves in it.
This got meta real quick.
Do it for the people who appreciate your art, but most importantly, do it for yourself. That's one way to look at it. You know, I imagine all this so differently. Way easier, for sure. Moving from Trigarin, the smallest of towns, to the big city, I always dreamt of joining the SOV Guild. And then they promptly rejected me. But I'm Voyage, and I don't give up because things like that. I don't need a guild to get out there and share my music. All I need is me and my hegemon. I said that right. That's right. I've seen many people spend too much time giving attention to those who will never understand them. My 2 cents, live for what you believe in and allow others to make their own decisions. That's what I'm doing. Good. But unfortunately, I have to leave now. Gotta find those loons before it gets dark. Was nice having you around, Quincy. Until next time, and don't forget, take care of yourself, Innkeeper, and be safe out there, Voyage. You too. Nice guy. Yes, he's an old friend. Didn't know you do friends. Perhaps we could be friends too, Innkeeper.
It's the Mohawk charm.
Not yet. Oh. Maybe one day.
My rule, never be friends with somebody unless you've interacted with them one-on-one at least 3 times.
Welcome back. Quick, Innkeep, your strongest drink. This is an emergency. What happened? It's absolutely urgent. Relationships are on the line. Not lives? Listen, Innkeep, I'll tell you the story, don't worry. But you gotta be a little patient because Baya really needs a drink fast. Yes, please. What do you need? The same as last time? Oh, that one was really delicious. I'd love to taste it again, please. Got it. I'll get you something that'll make you feel as sturdy as tree bark again. I don't remember what we made her last time. Probably...
That was either first snow...
the Frosted Lagoon. I guess it doesn't really matter.
I feel like we covered it first snow.
Alright, go ahead and make it. Doesn't matter, as long as it's got 3, I think we'll be okay. Ninja. Can you take a photo and then post it in Aminals? But I must approve the photo first. That was it. You had it.
I know. I did the wrong thing. I meant to...
But try not to get me in there.
Who wants photo explode? She can't move. She wouldn't want to wake up top. There are 3 angles. There you go, my strongest drink to the rescue. What?
Can I see them? And then whichever one I pick, post to Aminals.
What if you like all 3?
Then post all 3 to Aminals. Okay. Okay. Wait, I have a better photo. Yeah, post that one.
For those of you who want to see a picture of the cat, hit that exclamation Discord. Go to the pets. posting all of them. Exclamation Discord to go see 4 cat photos. Thank you.
This is... good. Oh, thank the dragons. That pause made me so nervous. I really thought they would mess it up. Thanks for having so much faith in me, Una. You're welcome. But, Baya, are you feeling better now? Yes, at least a little bit. That's good to hear. Please, fill me in on the situation now. I've never seen you this upset, Baya, and you have to endure the Bloomtide Festival every year. You're right. So, I have this group of friends. They're girlfriends. We 3 have been inseparable for at least a few centuries. Oh. But now...
Do you think Todd likes the mic too much?
Todd has just a lot to say. Now... Very insensitive to ask an emotionally vulnerable and sweet girl what's troubling her, and keep her? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. That's okay. How about I tell them what's going on, Baya? So you don't have to strain yourself. Thank you. Okay, so, sweet Baya over here has had a long-lasting group of friends, right? Right. They're a trio, inseparable for at least a few hundred years.
Yeah, we got that part.
And they're an adorable trio, might I add. The Swamp Monster, the Banshee, and the Mary Morgan. Ah yes, the Mary Morgan, the wrathful spirit that is known to drown men. I've heard she doesn't really differentiate between genders, though. Yeah, baby?
They gotta put the thick-ass wire on there. Why are you looking at me annoyed that I have a sturdy wire there?
Anyway, the Mary Morgan and the Banshee are a couple. So I figured. Have been for a while. I recall them coming by once or twice. But right now, how should I put it? They're in a domestic dispute. For some reason, the two have completely stopped talking to each other. They even refuse to show up to Baya's monthly tea parties, insisting they'll only come if the other isn't invited.
Are they sending peppermint tea? Because I'll go.
Why? I don't know. It's like they don't like each other anymore. And soon, they won't like me anymore either. It does smell like a breakup. Let's not catastrophize. I don't want my friend group to fall apart. People have always left me because I scare them. I don't want them to leave me to... I don't want them to leave me to... Now. I'm sure they won't. Say something, innkeeper.
Don't worry.
They've been together for so long that they must have already solved numerous arguments. They'll get through this one too. They're right. They've been through worse. But... what if they are wrong? What if they do break up?
Yeah, it's a little rougher than intended.
No, I think she just... I think she's tired of being held, but she wants to be around us. What if they do break up? What if they really leave me? I just wish there was something I could do to help them. If I might just add my 2 cents real quick. Hi, I'm Boy. That's short for Voyage. You might have heard of me before. I'm pretty famous. No. Doesn't ring any bells, sorry. Anyway,
It's
so,
fucking
Baya, that's your name, right? Mm-hmm. What's keeping you from getting to know other people? Like, you seem really chill. Well, usually everyone's afraid of me. But the innkeeper has always been nice to me. I trust them. And I've known Una for a while now. Didn't she pick endangered flowers from your backyard last time you met? That was so graceful, Tot. Yes. The bouquet was really cute. I know, right? You meet a lot of people when you travel across the lands looking for potential clients and work. And honestly, I've seen stranger creatures than her in my years as an adventurer. Baya's also really cute under all that moss and kelp. Oh. Shush. I mean, you might look a little terrifying, that's true. But maybe you just have to figure out how to get through to people. I'm sure they'd want to be your friends. I don't know about that. Usually they try to burn me. Luckily, I don't scar easily. Oh, what a nice metaphor. Might have to use that in a new song if you don't mind. People hurting you over and over again just because they're afraid. Exes leaving you, but you always manage to get over them. It's not a metaphor. Once every few moons, people surround me with torches and pitchforks. Oh. Ah, well, that's unfortunate. You don't say, kid.
Is somebody dying again?
Except that they're on this side now. I mean, maybe. We'll see if they...
As long as they don't stop in front of the gym, I'm good.
Don't say that. You just got a voucher for like 15 free meals.
How much steak can one man eat, Explode?
A lot. But honestly, I know how you feel. Sometimes facing people is terrifying when you feel no different. But there's always something to love about everyone, like my handsome smile or enchanting voice. Maybe people would enjoy my spa. You run a spa? That's fantastic. Yes. You should come visit sometime, boy. That's short for voyage.
Tot? Short for totting on my keyboard? Why? Why are you always on my keyboards? I'm just watching my laptop bend by the weight of the cat.
She's only 6 pounds.
The laptop itself is only 2.
Just Voy is fine. Do you want to come too, Una? I'd love to, yes. There's nothing more soothing for old bones than a nice swamp bath.
What about swamp baths?
Nothing's better for old bones, apparently. Do you get a lot of customers? No. None. Maybe I can change that. Let me advertise your spa at my next performance. I would love that. Thank you. No worries, Baya. But let's get back to your girlfriends. Inky, don't you know someone that could help them out? This situation is kind of tricky. They might need a mediator. Ninja, they need you.
Hello, I'm the negotiator.
I can absolutely hang up a quest for you if you want. That would be great. Thank you so much. Of course, making my patrons happy is part of my job. Now who's the sweet talker now, huh? But now I have to wait, right? Yes, unfortunately. How about you show us around your spa in the meantime? It would be my pleasure. And once we're back, there'll be a solution for your two friends. No pressure. There's a millennium-long relationship on the line. Remember that. Absolutely no pressure. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. See you then, Inky. Yeah, see ya. Oh, I can't wait to feel how smooth my skin is after a mud mask. You think I can take my crochet hook with me? New quest. Actually. I mean, these are all blue, but I don't know if that's the point of this, right?
Are you sure it's the right quest?
I don't know.
Well, let's do this.
I was like, I can't read all them. It's a problem. So
So how about that spirit one, the riverbanks?
yeah, so it was like this one,
The
this one.
the banshee. And then top left, there's another one. Mary Morgan.
Yeah, it just wouldn't let me go there.
Somehow Tat opened up the tubes of view.
You think that's good?
I mean, the quill is shaking.
That's because we have 3 on there.
And Mary Morgan, Lagoon.
Hopefully. The Lagoon of Tranquility. Mary Morgan, known for her passion for drowning trespassers, and the Banshee, singer of bone-shattering songs in the Lonesome Lagoon, are 2 terrifying creatures in love. But because of a mysterious dispute, their relationship is on the line, and their best friend, the Swamp Witch Baya, would do anything to keep her friend group from shattering. Couples counselor sorely needed. And then, alright, let's move this one over.
You could use keyboard and mouse for that nice thing.
Yeah. Okay, so we got plum crepes and spooky armor. Jerry seems to be very unsafe at the moment. Cattle. Unusual amount of undead seem to be haunting the west. Undead stands for being accused of eating crops. This apparently poses a problem. Special spinal. Cause the canal bridge connected here to the mainland, spreading the worst of all things. Budget discussions.
But why does Todd always go for my tiny knife?
Because it has a ring around it. Meow.
Is it all cats that have like an obsession with bottle caps?
Anyways. What do we fucking...
I don't know. Let's see.
I mean... We got this one.
It's in this ancient time.
This one?
That's
No. I thought there was another paper under there.
So, Calbridge wanted. Business trip.
I guess this one, this one.
So let's see. First flame, so Temple Highlands. Times.
Right? Do those go together?
I don't know.
No?
See, there's almost part of me that could say like a diplomat fired his entire personal guard and a business trip. Then like the budget discussions.
Also, did you see that? I put this one on, or just I put another one on there. Oh, never mind. Guess not.
Dragon one maybe with the legends.
This one?
If we did like all the legend ones. That's why I'm like, because I almost like diplomat fight entire personal guard, but is it wrapped around roots protected by the divine? Yeah.
That is what you're thinking?
Okay, spot on flaps.
Because, like...
See, none of these actually make sense.
Wait.
No, that's fine. Give me 1 sec. I just need to map it out myself.
Because I think what I'm thinking is maybe this one. That one. So we got legends or clerics say the first Leviathan ever bestowed upon mankind still burns. Then the capital. No, that does make sense. I thought, because I could have sworn that is the ether tree and the flame the same thing.
Oh, I mean, worst case, we see what happens. So right now, book is saying like maybe the great sword along with the legends and the Sharp Raider with party. Thanks, Sharp.
Thank you for the raid.
Right. Okay, so
This is a part of me that's like capital diplomat, right?
yeah, that's
So I don't know.
because okay, let's play this game. So we have diplomat.
Mm-hmm.
Now looking for business trip. Okay. Diplomat spawns things budget discussions. That would be diplomat.
Capital.
Okay, we'll put that right there because I know we were kind of, or what book was saying was like these three. But you're saying like it could almost go these three or these three. Snail accused of eating crops. The problem poses.
Like those two probably go together, but I kind of think these three go together.
Okay. Undead.
I think these three.
Yeah, sure.
I guess because.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. Cool. If it's wrong, we know.
Nope. We were
All
wrong
right.
on that.
So I heard you were visited by the Quincy of Quincy Tavern. Yeah.
Correct.
That's awesome.
Right.
It was. I wasn't expecting it. Okay. I guess.
No, I didn't think so.
So did we try these three then?
Yeah,
Or
we did. We did these three, and then like these.
What if you just put all the blues on there? I'm just curious if that. Okay. Let's do. Let's do this one. Temple of the Highlands. We haven't really talked about the Highlands. This one. And
Actually, I'm curious real quick. No, because I was thinking like spooky armor. And these.
you'd be off to make dinner and then settle down for a night. Fair enough. Okay. Which ones did I was picking? 'Cause you moved mine.
It was this one and this one.
And then let's do you stopped moving mine and I was picking.
You can still pick.
But then I lose which ones I was doing. Fatal Company. Political tension ensued when the canal bridge connecting Dyria to the mainland collapsed, especially because spinal rhinos can't exactly be held responsible. The ambassador tasked with solving this mess is a young noble, and his worried best friend insists he is still in dire need of new personal guard, especially since the roads are unsafe for travelers lately, if those travelers are cattle anyway.
I knew I had to do something with the diplomat.
Feed on do. Sweep, sweep. Blow out candles. It takes 2 or 3.
Turned off.
Yeah.
Achievement unlocked.
Case closed. Asoa's best detective duo has returned. Welcome back, Melly and Malachite. John. I'm calling him Aura now.
I like how he has a
Because he's giving you migraines? No, because of his gloomy aura, of course. Well then, Melly, Aura, it's good to have you two back in town. That's right. I wanted to look at really quick. People, because we have some updates. Probably this one. She's Seraph residing in the Aperture, stronghold of Cassiopeia. Her curriculum was full of history lessons about the world and realms surrounding us, but apparently she never had enough time for her self-expression and growth. I'm sure she'll get to know herself better eventually. Aura. Who else did we get stuff about?
Did we get anything about Quincy? Well, you don't have a cat on you. You can use an off keyboard.
Yeah.
I feel like I could, but
We got some new stuff about Scully. Before his passing, he was an archivist in the Everbloom archives. He cared for and archived all kinds of knowledge and history of this world. Maybe that's where he got the idea to use a hat as storage space. His one eye looks strikingly similar to the gemstone Jade is wearing as a necklace. Voyage, Phantasm 22, he, him, bird, chaotic good, the sun. Voy, short for voyage, is a very famous bard working in the capital. Needing a short break from all the fame and troubles being a musician comes with, and ended up here in Zenith. He is a particularly flirty fellow, though he falters when you happen to match his energy. Baya is a bit shy due to some bad experiences with other people that led to her having only a small group of friends, and now that they're fighting, she's afraid of ending up alone again. Working through her fears, she invited my customers to her spa. I bet her mudmaster out of this world. Okay. Well then, Melior, it's good to have you two back in town. I assume you were able to solve the mystery surrounding the missing familiars? Yes! With the help of my trusty assistant, I was able to figure it out. That's remarkable, I have to say. Good thing you went with her, Aura. It was a dangerous mission. Did you encounter a T-Rex? Of course not, but we were nearly burned alive. That's not what I would have expected. You must always expect life to double-cross you. I'm glad you both made it back in one piece. But I'm curious, what was the reason behind the vanishing familiars? Do I need to worry about Ondu disappearing too? How about we tell you what happened in Zoford, but only in exchange for 2 free drinks? I can see you've learned a thing or two on your first big mission. Aura taught me how to be more cunning. Only the basics. No need to be so humble. You taught her well. What kind of drink would you like today, Melly? I want something that'll polish my investigative and deductive skills. A drink that'll make me even smarter than I am now, so no mysterious case like this one will ever be unsolvable for me. What?
I was gonna say intellect.
Yeah, I guess so. Coming right up. An intellectual drink.
Careful, this kid's gonna get too smart for their own good.
We got Peak Sunrise. Peak Sunrise or Sparking Nebula. I don't think I've made a Peaks. Peak Sunrise, I think that's new.
The one at the top left?
Top center.
Then, yeah, that might be one of the top ones are newer drinks. Quite possibly.
This looks like it's going to need an infusion. Okay. Okay. One Peak Sunrise. Can you make me a drink that will cure me of all my health problems? Bruh. I wish.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see if this will make your brain cells multiply. Thank you. Let me try. Oh, this is good. Can already feel it. I'm going to be completely unstoppable. Oh no.
Or knows
Oh
what's up.
yes. Initially I wanted to sit this one out, but I might actually need a drink now. It would be my pleasure if it means that I get to hear your story. Also, I'm longing for another one of your little secrets. Right, we made a deal. Correct, correct. So, what will it be today? Maybe something that'll help me counter her verbal attacks now that she's linguistically invincible. So the usual, right? Give me a sec, I'll be right back. Ah.
Charisma.
So we can do 1,000 winds, sunny breeze, spoken heart. Oh, you know, the spoken heart's what we've been giving him, so.
Just thought that is my like.
Multiple like cancer? What? What did I miss? Anyways, one spoken heart for the soft-spoken gentleman. This should make things easier for you. Oh. I can see it in his face. Is it that bad? Huh? No, silly. He likes it. You can clearly see it in the way his scarf is moving. Ah, I see. My deductive skills aren't that bad after all. You think you could teach me a thing or two sometime? Of course. Then we'll be a trio. The detective, her trusty assistant, and the curious apprentice. I like the sound of that. It's been a while since I've been an apprentice. I don't remember being asked if I wanted to be a part of this.
Use the points.
Posture stretch.
Yeah.
Hey Ninja, I've heard Dogecoin is going up.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't checked.
Hydrate.
I don't have money.
Are you saying the miners quit?
Yes.
Hydrate, Ninja. I don't remember being asked if I want to be part of this. I'm up 20% on my BITO.
I'm down $2,000, but we give it a month and we'll be up back to like 12 grand again.
But I couldn't have completed the quest without you.
I'm just at the point where I'm just gonna let it ride and I'll check back in 2050.
Also, being a detective's trusty assistant is an honorable duty, and I'm glad you came with me. Of course, couldn't let you walk headfirst into the open maw of a hungry T-Rex. 2K in Doge?
Oh no, not in Doge. I used to have...
Like 7 grand in Doge?
I had 160,000 Doge coins.
Isn't that like 7 grand?
Let's see.
Anyways. Heh. Did you actually encounter a T-Rex in Zoford? No, don't be silly. For a moment I thought you just shared one of your many secrets with me.
As of right now, it would be that much. Why do you think I'm pissed? Yo, Shiny.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Thank you for the raid.
How you doing, Shiny?
Meow meow meow
Or
meow meow
Mudkip,
meow,
rather.
meow. Do you prefer to go by Shiny
Mudkip.
or Mudkip?
Mudkip or Mary?
Or Zero?
Like, I don't want to start calling Mudkip Zero now.
Right, I guess I owe you one of those now. I do prefer Mudkip. God damn it! Why did no one tell me? I've been calling them Shiny.
I just learned, like, within the last couple of days.
Mudkip, you gotta look at Discord Aminals. I am not a Zero. How dare you? No one asked. No, I'm doing so terrible. Alright, everyone. What is your preferred name and preferred pronouns? We're doing it now. Hi, my name is Splode. I go by she, her, they, them. This is Nightrevenge. He, him, they, them.
Sometimes Ninja, if you're a close friend. If you're not,
Nightrevenge. Friends
stay
call
away.
him Ninja. Everyone else call him Night. Stop, John, it's so cute.
Insert Discord link so people can see the cute tot.
Anyone would like to see cute pictures of my cat?
The animal.
Go to click on this link and go to Aminals.
That is the priority here.
Because that is the top priority right now. Or the tot
top
priority.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I hate this.
My hair isn't actually all black. I know. That's not a secret. I can clearly see the white streak. Anyways. But now, please, I'm dying to know what happened in Zoford. So, thanks to the golden feathers, we made it to Zoford in the blink of an eye. I don't think I've ever felt that fast in my life. It was like he had the zoomies. They helped us remain unseen, too. Thanks to your drink, we were able to sneak around the city without attracting too much attention. But those ghosts were the clue we needed. I knew we'd find something at the dock, so we made our way there. She was right. In the dead of night, just hours after we had left your tavern, we spotted a peculiar dog roaming near the water. We watched as it tried to sneak onto a cargo ship. It behaved weird, undog-like. It hid behind some barrels and kept looking left and right before it started to sneak on board. I'd never seen a dog do that before. It looked like it didn't know how to be a dog. It didn't use its nose, its ears. It was just off. We watched as one of the workers noticed the dog and scared it away, but my investigative senses were tingling, so we started asking around, as detectives do when they want to collect some evidence. A few people said they had also seen some animals with odd behaviors. Most of them thought they were some kind of illness, like rabies, or that they were spirits disguised in normal form sent by a sea witch. So they stayed away and minded their own business. Not very high-class detective of them, but they made for fine witnesses. Name, Mudkip / Mary, pronoun she, her. I'm Night Warrior, or he, him, or it, they. So you're not the only one sharing. Thank you. You don't look like a Mary. Okay, rude. Name, book or bookworm, pronouns she, her. I'm sorry, no insult meant. You don't look like a Mary. That's really funny.
I don't look like a Nightrevenge.
Apparently, there's something like a weekly get-together for all the town's familiars. We decided to check it out. And we managed to track down a few of the participating familiars to get more insight. It was a little tricky since none of them wanted to talk to us at first. I think they were a bit wary of strangers. It also seems to be difficult for familiars to speak to people they don't know. Must have something to do with their magical abilities. But with our combined charm and charisma, Aura and I were finally able to gain the trust of one of them. And they told us something strange. They said all those familiars that went missing seemed to have been in contact with one particular magician, so of course we had to pay that wizard a visit. Preferably when he wasn't at home.
What do you mean, that wizard?
Lamau, you're good. The way I'm sure I just scared you the number now. I think that's called burglary. Finding out his address was child's play. Apparently he's quite popular among the people of Zoford. It just took Aura a little bit of well-executed bribery to find the mage's home. Did you take some notes? I did. Prepare yourself to be my next test subject, innkeeper.
Should I be seeing? I'm excited to see how much you learn. We're all about that knowledge.
You'll be surprised. Flabbergasted. Godsmacked. Very well.
Is that the name of a band or a song?
Godsmack is, but the word was gob.
Oh.
Smack. Can you guys call me Acetron?
Sure.
I will do my best. Your drink really did wonders. We managed to break in without anyone noticing. It was so exciting. We snuck around looking for evidence, maybe a hidden ritualistic chamber or something like that. And did you find one? Sadly, no. But we found his office with the door open. Inside were a lot of books about different kinds of animals and familiars. We figured he just loves animals, or at least needed that knowledge for something else. As any world-class detective would, I also checked his trash can. And, did you find anything? Well, nothing that helped to solve the case. But I did find something that you'd like between all that shredded paper. It looked like a recipe for a magical drink, just like the ones you serve. Ta-da! I feel like you need to earn a name like that, or be a transformer. My flabbers have been gasted. Silent owl. Interesting. That's very useful. That's what I thought. Anyways, Aura and I continued our search for clues. His office also had books about common and uncommon diseases and animals, so we kind of had a connection to the reported cases of rabies. I thought it was a bit of a stretch, not that I could change her mind. That wasn't all we found. Next to his desk, in a small cupboard, were his diaries. They were full of notes and spells that I didn't understand. Something about transmutation magic. Okay, rude. Hey, I didn't say you didn't look like a badassatron. Just that you have to earn that title. While she studies his diaries, I rummaged through his belongings and scrolls. I had absolutely no clue what any of it meant until I found something of interest. Detailed instructions of how to unbind a familiar from their services. A thought began to manifest itself in my brain, though I couldn't quite grasp it yet. But somehow my instincts told me I had all the information I needed. I just had to stitch everything together. Kind of like what I do when I assemble quests for my patrons. Exactly, but right when I tried getting to it, we heard the front door squeak and creak as someone entered the house. We tried to hide, of course, but we hadn't been quick enough with our investigation. And definitely not subtle, either. The whole place looked super chaotic. The wizard immediately knew something was off, and a potentially dangerous person on high alert is even more dangerous, so we had to be on guard. Aura hid under the table, but I had other plans. I managed to jump up on a bookshelf and wedge myself right on top under the ceiling. So I was hidden, but could still see the whole room. Good call. Yeah, put in some work. I was gonna say, that's fair, but I don't want to lose this easily. No, most people lose this easily against me, so it's okay. I watched as the magician barged in, but he wasn't alone. He was accompanied by a lizard, a colorful bird, and two-headed sheep. Oh no, not one of those again. Huh? It's nothing. Please continue. It was so weird. The bird didn't know how to fly, the lizard walked on two legs, and the sheep's two heads always looked in the same direction. As if they all didn't know how to be real animals, just like the dog from the docks. But now we had proof. The weird animals were definitely connected to the weird wizard. And as if the wizard noticed something, he stopped and said to the animals, "No, you three, get out of here. I don't want you to get in trouble or hurt." I already had my fingers wrapped around the handle of my knife, ready to strike. I'm sure he felt my murderous intent. But it does sound like he cared about those animals. That's what I thought too. As soon as they left the room, I saw him create a ball of flame in his hand. He was ready to strike, and I knew I had to do something. He would have done horrible things to Aura. So I meowed. Like a cat. I pretended to be a cat. And somehow it worked even though I was wearing clothes. The wizard turned around and saw me on top of the bookshelf. His features turned from worry to soft in a millisecond, and he said, "Oh, a little rascal, how did you get in here? Did I lock you in? You must be terribly scared." And I was scared, but not for the reason he thought. So I just meowed a second time, as you do when you're pretending to be a cat. And then he said very politely, "Would you please come down here? This room isn't a place for little cats, but I can offer you a cup of milk instead." And that was a very tempting offer. So, as any cat would, I answered, "No, but I would love some chocolate milk."
As any cat would.
Right. Meow, 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 meow. I'm reading chat, don't worry.
I know.
Meow 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 meow. I kind of forgot that cats don't usually speak. Needless to say, his face was priceless. But then his hand started to light up again. I immediately knew she was in danger, so I broke every possible rule the Thieves Guild taught me and just popped up from underneath the table. Explode's not singing it correctly. I don't... How am I supposed to... Meow, 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 meow. Is that what? How do you do the song, Ninja?
Oh, I don't know. Ninja knows how to.
I just asked him. He said no.
He's choosing not to.
How do you sing the song, Ninja?
I don't know. It's never good. I have performance anxiety.
You sing "Don't Stop Believing" live on Twitch. You ain't got shit.
Oh, that was very brave of you. Did I?
Is how you put it, how you're supposed to sing it. Meow, 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 meow. Or send me a link. That was very brave. He's heard me sing it for weeks now. Ninja!
See, what would be great if she had a soundboard of her singing it that I could redeem. I would really remember it then if that took place.
Ninja's being crafty. Okay, you little bitch. Anyways, that was very brave of you, Aura. An ulterior.
I have no idea. I'm just trying to learn and understand.
I don't know if I would have been so fearless.
Look,
Well,
here's the big issue. Anytime they sing it or like write it, my mind goes meow meow meow. And that's not the correct one.
Learn, understand.
That's what I tell to my clients. They seem to appreciate it.
When are we going to visit Mudkip?
Are we visiting
I don't
Mudkip?
know. We can. I'll go visit Mudkip. Were we not speed running friendship? Ooh. Ooh.
You could.
Every we could. Yeah. Where's let's not dox you, but where are you? Don't tell me, but tell me. DM me. There we go.
Oh my god. Mudkip will approve.
I'm sure
Only
you
if
told me, but I forgot.
I could tell you.
Hang on. Yep. Oh, I know. I was there when he did. He was like, "Hey, Splode, does this look like Mudkip?" And I was like, "Yeah, that looks like Mudkip."
What was it, last week already?
Yeah, something like that.
Again, I will put it down on Twitch lore that I asked, is it a challenge to find you? Are you making a challenge? And you responded with, everything's a challenge when it comes to me. That is a confirmation approval to do it.
That is consent.
Correct. I would not have. And you know what I've done with that information last week? Absolutely fuck all.
Yeah.
I went, is this you? You went, yeah. How'd you find me? I told you how. And they're like, all right, cool. I'm going to make it so no one else can. And I'm like, cool. And then I went back to playing video games.
I've been to your state once a long time ago. It was not enough enthusiastic. Yeah, but Ninja doesn't understand that.
Look, I don't understand tonality. So I have to go with exact wording.
Unless
Sarcasm
you
eludes me.
explicitly say, no, I just noticed that there's one of Una's fucking, that's an arm.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Spud has known me for 9 years?
I've known you for a decade.
You've known me for 10 years already?
Just about. I mean, Easton and Jojo are 9 now, so.
Fair.
And I knew you before they were born, so.
A little while before. Was it February or August that we got?
We met in August.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably...
So probably a bit before that.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Because unfortunately, Cooper and I met a bit before that.
You mentioned a communication major that doesn't know how to communicate. I've known you for 6 months, and I do already know all of this about you, but I'm still gonna give you shit for it. Fair enough.
It's fair. As I was saying though, Mudkip, I've been to your
Location.
state once.
Your statewide location.
Yeah, your statewide location. I took a bus there. It was awful.
Was that when you were part of the religious group?
Yes.
Ah.
We went there for a retreat.
Did you go see a concert or some shit?
Yeah.
Was it a religious concert?
Yeah.
What was
It was a whole religious retreat. So like there was speakers, bands, performances. I recommend My State Does Not Equal. I know. I'm saying I've been to I'm not saying I've been to that location specifically.
And I'm saying Spud used to be
Where
a
was
religious
I?
girl at one point.
I was not religious ever. No.
You went to youth group.
Yeah, because I was forced to. Because my family ran the youth group.
And that's what I say when I tell people I was an altar boy.
I was in a choir. I was a singer at church for a very short stint. It didn't last very long.
No sing well.
I was also raised religious. You were an altar boy? Yes, he was.
That's It's okay. That honestly, being an altar boy is what destroyed my self-image.
I need to lore dump later.
Because I wasn't one of the selected ones. I was so...
Bad Ninja, where's the spray bottle? What I need one. Can you fill that with water so I can spray it with you?
I mean, that's filled with alcohol. Like,
close enough. Hang on.
That's 90% rubbing alcohol. Please
That'll
do not.
definitely cleanse you. Ooh. Close enough.
If you want holy water, that's in my car.
Anyways, Shiny, depending on how late this goes, maybe we can lore dump and play 2v8.
You bitch.
Why would you have holy water in your car? Ooh. Yeah, Ninja, why do you have holy water in your car? You've told me this, but...
Jobs for the family.
Yeah. Hey, Ninja, remember I bought that DLC for you?
That's a good question.
You hunting vampires or something?
No.
Well, the problem with 2v8 is I really want to play killer because I need an emotional support killer with me to help me. Because I need to get through some killer challenges.
I just want to be Huntress to throw hatchets at people or watch people throw hatchets at people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that would not be Ninja. I'll do it. Is Dead by Daylight really that good? No, it's awful, actually.
So, think of it this way. Rainbow Game, to me, is Dead by Daylight's Explode.
Correct. Let me finish this conversation. It is for those with a horrible mental illness. Alright, I'm gonna speedrun through this conversation really quick.
You ever rate yourself as a variety streamer until you hit Dead by Daylight?
I'm a variety streamer who just streams mostly Dead by Daylight stuff. Or in my case, not stream at all. So
Explodo stream. Explodo stream.
Anyways, well, I had to stop it. The wizard turned around. He was surprised, maybe even scared, but he was also ready to fire at me. I already saw my life flashing before my eyes. And before I could even think about it, I yelled, "We know you don't mean any harm. We're just trying to protect those familiars, right?" Apparently, I hit a nerve. He stopped right in his tracks.
Well,
I took advantage of that moment and tried to explain why we were in his home in the first place. I told him everything about the quest, the familiars, the weird dog. Usually, I'm not very good with words, but, well, your drink definitely did what it was supposed to. I don't know how, but I think we managed to de-escalate the situation.
No, but we definitely derailed the previous situation.
He looked panicked before that, as if he was being chased. Maybe he actually expected people to come after him. Hearing all the clues out of Oro's mouth kind of flipped a switch in my brain, and I could see the truth right in front of me. Suddenly, everything made so much sense. I jumped down from the shelf and begun my conclusion. It is clear to me that you, the accused, do not have ill intentions. However, that does not make you innocent. You're still involved in the disappearances of some familiars. She was walking back and forth while she gave her speech. Needless to say, the wizard and I were equally confused. You're fond of animals, and as such, also familiars. And while I don't know anything about magic, I have heard the term transmutational before. Who hasn't, honestly? It's a broadly used term. That right there was a blatant lie. So I, the world's greatest detective, have concluded you are turning familiars into animals, or at least you're making them look like animals. You also were accompanied by some of those turned familiars, and you cared for their safety. That means they are here of their own free will. So by turning them into animals, you did them a favor. They wanted to be transmuted. So wait, aren't familiars normally supposed to be animals anyways?
So familiars can be anything from animals to demons, just some kind of creatures. Technically, a person could be a familiar also. It's usually just something that some kind of creature you've made a pact with. I know nothing.
I miss bloodstreams. Oh, hang on. We've gone too far. I've missed some stuff. Look at what happens when I show up in your stream. I miss bloodstreams. Everything gets derailed. Then there's me that likes both and also enjoys League of Legends. You're a League player? Meh, lol. I'm so sorry you like League. From time to time, not necessarily good. Pokeball.
Pokeball.
Oh, hey, Split. If you stream more, I will buy Dead by Daylight. Next thing, it's on sale. Ooh. Grab another one, why don't you? But now their patrons and the other familiars can't reach them anymore, and they're worried that something bad happened to them, and that's why we're here. Case closed. That's pretty impressive. And you figured that all out by yourself? Yep. The magician was also really impressed. I totally hit the nail on the head. I explained again that we were there just to investigate, but that it was also necessary for the familiars and their friends and families to talk to each other. The remaining familiars wanted an explanation, as well as their former mages. The wizard already felt guilty for doing something behind their backs, of course. Turns out the familiars were unhappy in their dragon-like bodies and much preferred feeling like real animals. But they were afraid of telling their patrons and familiar friends, so none of their remaining acquaintances knew what had happened. Of course, they expected the worst. Why else would your friends just leave you alone and disappear without a trace? Yeah. But obviously none of them wanted to continue on like that, so we helped set up meetings for them to talk it out. And they did. All the magicians were very understanding, if a little sad to lose their connections. The other familiars are also welcomed them with open arms, even though they were a little confused at first. They needed a while to understand why their friends wanted to be animals, but I think they got it eventually. So, all in all, it sounds like a very successful quest. Absolutely. I'm glad you got to uncover the truth. Hee, me too. The magician even decided to give us something in return for helping him. Neither of us have any use for it, so we wanted you to have it. Don't say that. That makes it sound like it's a bad gift, and it's not. What is it then? It's a ring of beast storing with a lost familiar inside of it. He found it a long while ago, but its patron never showed up. We named it Renu. Melina can't take care of it, and I have my sheepfish, Rufus. But you have Andu, so you already know how to take care of a mini dragon. Oh, I absolutely do.
He might enjoy some company.
That was a trick question.
What? Why?
I was gonna pick that one anyways. Thank you two very much. Oh my god, look at him!
It's so derpy.
I love him. I need to get back to Rufus now. He gets lonely without me sometimes. Or is it that you get lonely without him? He's my pet. I need to take care of him. Don't worry, I'm sure Fable did a good job. Though it's nice to see how much you care for your pet. He's been my only friend since my parents died a long time ago. Oh. Were they also eaten by zombies? No. They were burned alive.
Fucking yikes, dude.
Oh! Oh no! I remember it as if it were yesterday. It was late afternoon and my parents wanted to visit the adjacent village to buy some grain. But they never returned. I wanted to look for them. But when I got to the village, every house, every barn, and even the ground was ablaze. I heard yelling, people screaming in pain, pleading for help, and my parents were nowhere to be found. A few of the survivors confirmed they had seen them earlier that day, before the fire. I later found out the perpetrator was the pretentious son of a noble family. He had a disagreement with a farmer over some payments and instead paid a bunch of criminals to set fire to his barn. But the fire spread uncontrollably and devoured everything in its path, including innocent lives, just like it did today. That's awful. I'm sorry, Aura. It's alright. I bottled all my emotions up and combined them into desire. For a family? For revenge. Oh. But that sounds like a lonely desire, though. And you haven't found any friends since then? No. The people in the Thieves Guild helped me survive, but they weren't particularly keen on friendship. So I just chose the lonely path that was meant for me. That's not very nice of them. But now you have me. And we're best friends now. And accomplices. And we can found our own guild. Like a detectives guild. No. Give us a few more quests and we'll be the most famous detectives in all of Asoa. I'm sure of that. Hey, it's Stella.
Stella, Ella,
But I mean Hex. And a good mythical morning to you, Innkeeper. This time it's actually still morning. But that doesn't mean that it isn't also morning somewhere else in the world as well. Of course not. That's a really cute hat you're wearing. Thanks. Can I try it on sometime? Only if you tell me your name. A fellow master of bribery, I see. But there's nothing more you could possibly teach me. A world-class detective like me doesn't need extra lessons in bribery. So you're a detective? Yes. The best detective in all of Asoa, I might add. I'm Melina, by the way, but you can call me Melly. Happy to make your acquaintance, Melly. I'm Hexagon Hex, but you can call me Hex. Like, by your last name? No, Hex, as in short for hexagon, obviously. Ah. But who's that grim-looking fellow next to you? Oh, him? They look grouchy, but they're my world-class assistant. Not by choice. His name is Aura. I'm sure it is, yes.
I just like the running gag that it's a new name each time.
Nice to meet you, Aura. But I think you've got enough information out of me. Can I try on your hat now? That's a tricky one. You see this little star pendant on the tip of my hat? Uh-huh. It classifies me as a wizard of the primordial sea. Silver one, I might add, one of Leviathan's most trusted confidants. Ooh. And all of his knowledge is directly transmitted to anyone with a hat like mine. In particular, silver stars like me have access to information that, leaked to the masses, would break the order of this world. Oh, wow. But every silver star has to go through extensive mental training. Such amounts of knowledge would drive any mortal without proper training insane. No! So I can't let you try on my hat without endangering your life. And I couldn't forgive myself if I were the reason Fasoa's best detective went mad.
True.
That is very honorable of you. But I, the greatest detective Melina, have concluded that you, Hexagon Hex, are nothing but a bad liar. Ha, you're a great detective indeed. Honestly thought you were pretty convincing, Hex. Thank you. Wait, did you actually believe him?
Of course not. I don't like Hex.
I just happen to know a thing or two about the Primordial Sea. I've read a few books, heard some rumors, you know how it is. And I really doubt Leviathan would share his precious knowledge with a mere mortal. Nothing against you, Hex. Heh, you got me there. I gotta say, you're really convincing. I sure am. Looks like even a great detective like me never stopped learning. Honestly, you could have just told me no, though. I would have revealed my name even without a promising magic hat on the line. But it's more fun this way. I think honesty is also a very important skill to master. Whatever you say, detective. But Hex, what brings you here today? Ah, nothing really. I was just longing for another one of your drinks. You know, the kind that would flood my head with new ideas. Leave it to me. A knowledge one. I was gonna say, this is our new one. We could do a Silent Owl, which is the new one. We could do Peak Sunrise. We can do a Sparkling Nebula.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently there's a coyote looming about.
That's so good. In our area?
Yeah. She's a pretty little girl. Boy, girl, who knows?
We'll make a Sparkling Nebula. One sparkling nebula. I can pet. Can I pet that dog?
Well, it's just funny that my family will send this to me and they think I'm going to give them anything but a ridiculous answer.
Fair enough. There you go. This should do the trick. Huh, let's see. Oh, I can already feel it. All the ideas, they're manifesting in my brain. Honestly, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I guess we'll have to find out. Oh, can you maybe show me a magic trick? Just to test your abilities, I mean? Well, yes, of course I can. I'm glad you asked. You know, I'm a master of fire. Oh, then, can you also do fireballs? I wouldn't call a fireball a mere magic trick, more like a fully fledged spell. But I can create 10 tiny flames on the top of my fingertips. Like cute little candles. I want to see that. I would maybe advise you to play with fire outside. A lot of my ingredients are very flammable.
Well, let's say, don't burn down my tavern.
You'll miss a real big show then. I think I'll somehow manage to survive. Your loss. Aura, are you coming as well? I'm good. Alright, Lone Wolf, you're missing out though. Certainly. See you later. Have fun. Fire inside good though? Lynn's back.
Yo. What's up, girl? How you doing?
Innkeep. Yes, Lynn. Lynn? This quest up for taking? Sure is.
Anything
Why
for you,
else
Lynn?
would it be hanging on the quest board? Who asked you, thief? That's right, Aura. Are you going all by yourself? Of course, I don't do groups. But it could be quite dangerous. Daria seems to be a hotspot for danger at the moment. Inside fire, make more fire, yes? But do you want to come with me or what? If so, spit it out, kid. No. Fine. There's nothing this great sword can't cleave through by itself. Won't need much help. Cool. They always like that in Keep.
It depends who's on it, who's in the room. Usually they just ignore each other.
Yeah. Look, they're blushing. Ah, I see how it is. You do? Yes, of course I do. You're like a dragon. You barely know me, so it's obvious that you're reserved as to not expose any weak spots. But sometimes you gotta find the fine line between being reserved and being a tad too edgy. That. Can you stop psychoanalyzing me? Lynn and Aura kind of got that tension though. No.
I want Lynn.
Yeah, Lynn's mine. Do you think you could handle a beast like Lynn?
Maybe. Fine, can I get Jade then?
Sure, you can have Jade.
Jade has a little turtle.
I know, but I'll take Lynn. I didn't say we couldn't be involved. I mean, if that's a challenge.
Ayo.
Yes. No. Great. Not like you're right with any of your assumptions. You could always enlighten us. I'll pass, but I wouldn't mind another drink. Same as always? Yes. Something, you know, something for my aura. Gotcha. It's on the house this time. Another spoken heart? Yeah, another spoken heart. Kid likes his spoken heart.
I mean, apparently it's pretty good shit.
Pet Andu. Andu, you have a friend now. I wish they would put them right next to you so I could pet you both. It looks like a Mai Tai, honestly, and those are good. Never had one. Thanks. Look at him blushing. That's good. Enough. Splendid. Alright, moving on. What about you, Lynn? I'd like to know more about the chasmscape that's the path to Diria. I mean, I haven't been there yet. Me neither, actually. Really? Do you think I never leave this tavern?
Maybe.
Do you have any special insights that might be useful? Not so much about the situation in Diria itself, but bits and bobs I picked up over the last days. Enlighten me. As you might have read, travel to Diria has become a bit of a hazard. Collapsing bridges, disappearing animals, nervous diplomats. Sounds like a haven for bandits. Among other things. Either way, I'll get that blue blood to Diria. Of course. How about a drink to aid with the undertaking? I thought you'd never ask. Any wishes? I mean, this could go either way. It depends on what truly is going down in Diria. It just tastes like juice. I like juice. Juice is good. Juice is good.
Juice is good.
Good juice is good. Timing might be important. Being swift and smart about it. Evasion, that's what you call it. I might have a good infusion for that. The feather of golden loon. A what? Oh, a rare waterfowl. Legend has it the wind still resides in its feathers, which is why they lend you its speed. Ah, intriguing. Suppose it's great for evasion, if you added something for the brains to it. Though I'll be dealing with a diplomat, so a little additional charisma to get me on his good side wouldn't hurt either. Definitely doable. Alternatively, to be prepped for every possible situation, something to up my defenses wouldn't be too bad. How do you feel about traveling under the blessing of the dragons? I'm all ears. With a little citron, your weapon strikes will be blessed. Great against any bandits or bridges. That sounds like something my Baba would have chosen. Not that she would have needed it. If the situation really is that dangerous, something that given me more protection would fit. If it comes with enough strength to strike back, that is. But being able to evade the threat by being smart and fast about it might be better. You know what, Innkeep? I'll leave the choice to you. You should know what you're doing. Let me think about it. Alright. Are we making her smart? Or strong?
Well, you know what my version is, always.
So she wants the swift one. Which is the golden feather. So, one golden feather. And then we need something with boins. Boins and charisma. So, we could do the sunny breeze. Or the sparking nebula.
It's hard to tell because you gotta pick one to see if it matches the ingredient that you picked already, because one might minus to one more than the other.
So this just added to charisma.
And it takes away from intelligence, so you're gonna have to...
That's fine. So if we do the sunny breeze one,
Go back real quick.
hang on. 2, and then
That's not gonna work. Because we need 3 in brain.
do we? Oh, I was getting it mixed up. My bad.
That's why I have me here as the mixologist.
Let's blood cook. Okay, so then not the sparkling. Let's do. So we want 3. So it would be the sparking nebula. Then this will never work.
Why not?
Because she wants the infusion to be the swiftness.
Are there multiple ones? Because one's haste.
No, there's only one, which is this one. If Ninja's the mixologist, why isn't he helping you more?
Explode is a strong, independent woman that needs no man or help until she asks for it directly.
Isn't this right though? 3?
So the issue is it's giving you +1 to agility.
I'm about to just make her like a fucking straight sparking nebula.
No, because we'll get yelled at. So if we can't make the one...
But we can't make the other one either. Which was what? The sunny breeze?
Something like that.
Because we need 3. This is the only one with 3 for brain.
Well, then maybe we are just stuck making the fighting one.
I don't want to make the fighting one. Because she mentioned twice that she would like it to be smarter. So that she's not like her baba. So if I just make her a straight one of these...
It won't have the infusion that she needs.
Because we can't give her 3 of these. Unless we can.
Still won't work.
I know. I was just curious. We could do peak sunrise,
Smart
actually.
man. I'm not smart, I'm just experienced.
And then one of these. Has 3. Has 3 brain and 1 charisma.
Yeah.
And has the infusion.
Let me see something. Yeah. Is this what infusion is that?
It's the one she wanted. This one. That one.
I mean, yes.
You wanted to go the charisma route, right? The smart brainy one?
Yeah. Why were we having issues with it before?
Because we needed 3 to brain, but the feather is a -1. But we still also needed 1 for charisma. And that covers it.
Alright, cool.
Nah, I'll be nice and say you're smarter than you give yourself credit for.
And I will be me and say, what do you want from me? Why are you being nice? Who are you?
Let's let wits, wind, and some kind of word guide your way. Let's. Rhea, where are you headed? Tyria, some legitimate clown is in need of aid. Needs some escorting of sorts. Aye, and keep. Is this the escort quest you've been offering? Yep. What? I can't be nice every once in a while? Your opinion is that low of me?
No, I just can't take compliments. I've hung out with Splode too long.
What do you mean? Don't.
Don't what? Splode, you're a great friend. And you help motivate me.
Intelligence is a curse, not a blessing. Deflecting. What do you mean I'm a great motivator? I am not.
You've helped motivate me to do things.
By being an absolute mess myself. Got it.
I mean, that's not what I was gonna go for. I was gonna say Remember?
But it's true! Oh my god! I'm a disaster.
Why do you clutch onto shit like this?
Wow!
I was gonna say, remember when I first started streaming and my girlfriend at the time was basically like, fuck you wasting your time for?
Uh-huh.
And now I could say I have a lot more people to interact with that for some reason are willing to interact with me than I guarantee she does.
Mm-hmm. And? Not being a bad...
I'm just not gonna win anyway. Them's the rules.
Ninja, what is the name of the game?
Ninja does it win.
Correct!
I'm already ahead than most guys then.
He makes it too easy.
Look, I know I'm easy.
Also, fuck your ex.
No, that was a big problem.
Bookworm is lurking. Okay, thank you for the lurky turkey.
I don't like that.
Lurky turkey.
You have these such weird moments to like get like energized and do things, which is so wildly different than your normal demeanor.
It is almost Thanksgiving.
And so like I sit here and go, wait. Yeah, no, that's still Splode.
Maybe it's the 3 shots of espresso I had today. And then I took a nap.
You did take a nap.
Lurky turkey. Boggin crap. I've been meaning to take that one to earn a little bit of coin on the side. Well, I've already committed to it. And what if I tell ye that I want the quest? Well, you ain't getting it. Simple. Could you stop me?
Maybe
Do you want me to try?
Maybe it's a rare feeling.
I'd love you to.
Or maybe that's pushing it.
Come on now. Just go together. Who asked ye? Exactly. Your conversation is giving me a headache. The solution is as easy as it is efficient. Go together. One takes on the big bads, the other the small ones. Either way, you're better prepared for a fight. If it comes to it. Listen, I'm looking to buy some materials for an important project. Material costs exploded ever since the stars fell. I wouldn't mind a side gig. I know.
Yo, Split, what are you doing while we're streaming?
I don't like the game. It's ads on ads on ads on ads on ads on ads.
Yes.
On ads.
But now I can finally beat this.
I know, I did get to do it. It was kind of satisfying. You look sturdy, like you could take a few blows, so sure. Let's do it. Let's meet tonight at the crossroad to Themis. We'll leave from there. Great. I'll head to my room to start packing and to take a nap. Those are effective after all, huh? Oh, shush. You look sturdy. That's a pickup line. You're a brooding.
You sturdy look.
Thanks. You're a brooding fella, aren't you? This is just who I am.
Yo, shit, she took your compliment.
I met fellows like you before. You're all the same. Often, you've got the truest hearts of gold. Can we skip the sincerity? My headache is bad enough. Oi, and keep. Rhea? Kyle keeps talking about fireworks. He's still oblivious about what actually happened. Luck's with the fools, they say. For many, it'd be easier if it had just been fireworks. He keeps blabbering about that letter. Oh? Have you opened it yet? No. Dreading what might be inside?
Didn't have time yet.
Suddenly your lines don't sound so empty anymore. Don't think too hard about it. Think about what? Nothing. Of course not. I didn't mean to pry or anything, even though I'm very curious by nature. Shiny, you look mighty sturdy.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Good for you. I would agree. That and Wonderless is the reason why I decided to come here. Thanks, man. To the tavern, to Zenith, to adventure. Woohoo! Thank you.
Yippee!
I've come to inquire whether someone has already embarked on the quest to escort my dear friend to Deria. Very much so. She's sitting right here. Where? Oh, how rude of me, of course. Hello, brave adventurer. Ria's enough. Hello, brave Ria. You are the one who's going to escort my dear friend? Along with Lynn. That one. Oh, Carolyn. Phenomenal. Go. Do crimes. I'm beyond thrilled to learn that my dear friend is going to be in such capable hands. Though, I've been wondering... Come on, spit it out. Could I perhaps join? It's totally alright if not, but this diplomat is very dear to me, and it feels like my duty to aid him. Can you even fight? Well, I can talk.
Can I even fight? No.
I can talk very well, in fact. I can fight with my words. The wolf hated it. So, sure thing. Come along, lad. I'll show you some tricks. We leave at midnight. Really? How exciting! Come on, let's go. She didn't even want to drink, Ninja. Oh, how the turntables. How the turntables. Me, going on a very dangerous and important quest instead of merely reading about it. Seems like you're on the right path for your hero's journey. Indeed, all the stories I'll have to tell when I return, Innkeeper. I can't wait. Farewell. See you soon. Goodbye. See you soon. I hope their quest goes well, and they don't run into anything unexpected. What's on your mind? Are there any open quests left? There is one, but it involves social conflict resolution. Sure, whatever. I'm taking this. Isn't it a bit too soon to go on another quest? You just got back. At least have a long rest, replenish some resources. I'm good.
Are you sure?
No, but who cares? I do. Don't. A bit too late for that, I'm afraid.
You watched out for a child. You can't be too bad.
I already paid you with a story today, so get me one of those quest drinks. Something with a little more violence. I don't think I'll be doing that. Hiya, Innkeeper. Hiya, Fable. Hiya, Mal. Hi. Yeah, never mind. Would you like a drink? Actually, I'm here for a quest. Archie told me there was still one left and I wanted to ask if I could take it. Good question, Fable.
Hello?
I see it's on me to answer it. Aura is thinking about taking the quest. Who's Aura? John. Malachite. That guy. Oh, nice name. Thank you. But if you're already taking it, I guess I'm too late. I hope you have fun.
First come, first serve. Aurora's got this. I think you should take the quest instead, Fable. Why don't you two go together? We're all about harmony in this tavern.
Why don't you two go together? Together, together, together! I like violence though, me too. Together, is that allowed? Of course. Teamwork is the adventuring world's bread and butter. Most heroic deeds are not done alone. Life would be very lonely that way. It would be, yes. So you should go on this quest together. Combine your individual strengths to solve any problem better than you ever could alone. I'm not about harmony, I'm about potential ships. The sunshiny girl and the edgelord.
Tales old as time. What about if we reverse
Make them
it?
kiss.
Yes.
Now kiss, 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 kiss,
I
kiss.
could see Fable and John.
Malachite. Aura.
Or, he's John now, right?
No, he's that guy now.
That guy now.
I mean, it's classic Grumpy and Sunshine. I know. A tale as old as time. And you get to know each other better in the process. It's a win-win. Aura, what do you think? Would you be okay with that? I guess. Would you?
Would I ever?
I think so. It sounds fun. Cool. It's settled then. You'll go together. If I can ask, what exactly is the quest about? Archie only mentioned there was one. It's simple. Baya is worried because the Banshee of the Lonesome Lagoon and the Mary Morgan of the Ashen Grove aren't speaking to each other. She fears the end of their relationship would also mean the end of her friendship with them. Baya is friends with the Mary Morgan? Best friends. Ah, so we need to talk to the Mary Morgan and the Banshee. What an opportunity. I always wanted to come face to face with the embodiment of sorrow. Don't you think that's scary? No. You know what's scary? Failing relationships. Social fights are the most dangerous kind. I find them less scary than wrathful spirits. Seems like together your fears will cancel each other out. I don't know enough about math to dispute that. Such a good line.
Yeah. Why do I have a feeling you're going to use it in the future?
We'll see if I remember it. Speaking of math-ish, how do you two want to approach this? This is not an easy task, so we must be smart about it. Do you still have any of those fey crystals, the ones that make you fade into the shadows entirely? Sure do. Good. I suggest you mix those with a hefty serving of intelligence. Then we can turn invisible and come up with a clever ruse to make them fall for each other again, without them ever knowing it was us. Do you just want to avoid social interaction? Maybe. Or maybe I just remember how well being invisible served me last time. Fair enough. I don't know. I feel like they should talk about their feelings. What if their feelings are that they never want to talk to each other ever again? Then they should talk about that too. That's not the point of the quest. I think it is. We should face the problem head on instead of trying to find a way to avoid it. I think I could do with another round of charisma for this one. And maybe, Innkeeper, Clay mentioned you have Thunder Sage? That would help us inspire other people, right? Correct. I'll admit, it works a little differently for everyone, but I have no doubt you'll figure it out. Speaking of Clay, he wanted me to tell you that he and Tia will make it back in time for the barbecue. Really? That's amazing. Aura, you should come too. We're having a barbecue at the werewolf settlement on the 31st. It's gonna be great fun, I think. I don't think so. Oh. Alright. I have to get back to Rufus at some point. He'll need his wool cut. Speaking of Rufus, if you're here, Fable, where's the sheepfish? Melina picked him up. She said she'd bring him home so he has to spend less time alone. I could fuck up some barbecue right now, or just whenever. Give me a time and a place. Fair enough. What's your choice of barbecue?
When people say barbecue and it's not just burgers and hot dogs.
Well, I guess what I mean. You want burgers, you want chicken, you want ribs, you want wings, kebabs.
Oh, I haven't had a good kebab in some time.
I've never had a kebab.
Alright, so
My mom makes really good smoked ribs and whole chicken. I fucking love ribs.
Yo, same.
Ribeye steak? Steak.
Yeah, we haven't had steak in a minute.
I mean, I make the steak cubes, but it's not a steak. Melina picked him up. She said she'd bring him home so he has to spend less time alone.
So just
Great.
remember, your pans can go in the stove.
Brisket? I haven't had a... Have I had brisket? I've had brisket tacos.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, there's like a Mission Barbecue that does brisket.
Listen, Mudkip, if I can eat wings in public, you can eat a ribs in public. Brisket fucks. Was that wrong? I told her exactly what kind of food to give him in case he gets hungry while they wait for you. No, it's fine. He likes her. They're a good match. Anyway, we should hurry so you don't miss your barbecue. I shouldn't be allowed to eat wings in public. I mean, I make a mean brisket in the crock pot. Ooh. Talk to Sharp. I'm sure he'd love to smoke something. Listen, things happen. You can cook brisket in crock pot. You can basically cook anything in a crock pot.
I will forever say the thing that cemented my friendship with Splode is when we went to 50-cent wings and watching both of us devour
like 40 wings. It is expensive.
Now we're lucky if we get through 50.
20? It's like $2 a pound. Yeah. Depending on where you go. Only 40. Listen, it was at the end of the day. We had already eaten other meals. And I didn't want to throw up and waste all that good wings.
Bah.
Anyway. You're right, innkeeper. Can you help us pick the right approach? Either invisible and intelligent, or charismatic
I'd starve myself all day.
and inspiring.
all day
I trust your
50
expertise.
Yo, same.
I do it all for all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue.
Well, funny you mentioned that. I have... What?
Are you gonna mention the pizza?
No, I was gonna say I have that grill plate.
Oh, right.
That's
right.
supposed to be for the Korean barbecue, and I do have Korean barbecue sauce.
Can you make? Oh no.
What?
Have I had Korean barbecue?
No. And I know that because I haven't had it.
Let me think
Sharp
about
has
it.
asked us to go there, but money's tight, yo. Plus, we still got the Brazilian steakhouse we gotta go to. Well, we can have barbecue if you visit me. Well, if you visit us, we could talk to Sharp about smoking some brisket. And then there's Korean barbecue by our place. And we all have vehicles, so we all can meet up places. But I also don't know how you are with traveling.
See, I don't have a vehicle.
I heard something about a train he mentioned. Traveling alone, Sharp and I have a spare room, house to host. You lost your car to a train. There never was a car. Cars are expensive, yo.
God damn these infusions.
They're fucking up your shit. We have barbecue, Korean barbecue. We just haven't gone ourselves yet. I drove a 3,500 thousand car, or no, $3,500 car for 3 years. I've driven my car, which is more than that, for like the last 4 years. I'm almost done paying it off. It'll be a great day when I can. Yeah, and that's a lot of money. Especially when you get hit with things like, what I tell you, I paid like $500 this past weekend because I went in for an oil change, and they're like, well, you got this maintenance and this maintenance and this thing you should do.
You can say no to them.
I can, but I was there.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, I know. So...
What do you mean? My car's still fine.
Yeah, but I want my car to last.
And I don't? They don't make Honda Fits anymore.
Look.
They make a lot of that shit up. That too. Someone did a video, they're like, we're gonna take our car in for an oil change and see what they say. And then they said a bunch of shit, and then they had like another like mechanic look at it, and they're like, they didn't touch any of that.
Yeah. I mean, the people we go to, we've been going to for years, and they're pretty good to us. So that's the only reason. But like, there's a part of me that's like, yes, I probably could have done it. Spend a half hour myself and do it. But I was there, and I'm just like, I'd almost rather pay this money so I don't have to.
Fair. Can never trust anyone.
And like, I thought the filters would be a little more complicated than they were, but as soon as I'm like, yeah, go ahead and do it. I looked up a YouTube video. I'm like, I know for next time I could do that myself.
Yeah.
But that's like another 20,000 and 30,000 miles, which at that point my car will be 100,000 miles.
As I tell my dad, everyone wants to fuck you in the ass. I think a direct approach is the better choice. After all, honest communication is important, right?
Carefully, my
Would you say so?
People that like it.
Very much so. And you? This guy's like third drink today, just saying.
Look, leave Aura alone.
I think honesty is the best approach to any situation, including this one. Agreed.
I'm honestly about ready to throw in a Korean barbecue pizza.
Are you that hungry?
No, but my mouth is lonely.
I think the only question left is, where should we start? The Ashen Grove is closer. And you already know where to find the Mary Morgan. You do?
Wild sentence.
Yes.
Which sentence?
Yes, I encountered her before. So she'll remember you? Useful. I hope not. Last time she tried to drown me. Oh, I see. It was pretty embarrassing. I know the way to the Banshee too. It might be smarter to start with the one further away, work backwards and all. That makes sense. Let's do that. Good. But we should prepare first. The journey to Boreas won't be easy. You're right. We should leave tomorrow morning. We should. Wonderful. Glad to know that you'll actually rest between quests, Sora. If I must. You went on a quest with Melly, right? How was it? Fine. Reminded me of my parents. Are they... well? They're dead.
Mouth one, hello? It's a saying in Japanese.
Yeah.
That's what it translates to is... I'm not hungry, but well, I
It's
shouldn't
basically like eating out of boredom.
Yeah.
Like you're not hungry, but you're eating anyways. So there's a term that essentially means
lonely mouth.
Lonely mouth, yeah. So you eat to fill that void. Okay, I got that. Yeah.
Or if you go the long translation, longing to have or put something in one's mouth.
We're gonna skip by that one. Doesn't mean it's not wild. Correct! Ah, burned to death. I'm sorry, that's horrible. That's life. It shouldn't be. How old were you when you lost them? 7. Oh wow. That must have been really scary. It was. Fine. It doesn't sound fine. When I was 7, I ran into a vine-spiked boar while searching for friendly rocks. It chased me through the forest for almost an entire hour. First I thought I was going to die, then I was sure I was never going to step foot outside again. But when they found me crying, my family hugged me so tightly they dried up all my tears. And when I sat in my room frozen in fear, we danced and played board games until I forgot I was even scared. I can't imagine not having that.
Who the fuck's snoring?
Huh?
Why is Aura snoring?
Someone snored?
You don't hear that?
How do you know it's not the dragon?
It might be.
Who looks very sleepy up there.
It is the dragon.
I can't hear it. Actually, I can't hear anything right now.
Do you want to listen to mine? Give it a sec.
How come you get the ambiance effects and I don't?
Did you put on the 7.1 surround sound?
The what?
You don't have the surround sound button now?
I do hear the little snores. Oh, it's so cute. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you deaf?
What do you mean? I swear those noises weren't there before. It was dead quiet. I swear.
Are you okay?
No, I can hear them now. I swear they were not coming through a second ago. You're not like the computer at work. Don't gaslight me.
What do you mean?
So today,
And why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
I forgot until just this moment.
Until I have been gaslighting you,
Yeah.
allegedly.
You remind me of work.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'll leave.
No, so we were scanning books for holds, and when you scan a book we get like a sticky like label thing so that we can put it on. It has people's last name on it so that they can, you know, find it on the hold shelf and whatnot. Well, it stopped working and I was like, okay, that's wild. But like there's an extension that sometimes glitches, so I like clicked on it and I had to like refill out like input all the numbers and whatnot, but like it still wasn't working. So naturally my solution is to just restart the computer. As soon as I restart it, you know, it pops up. I get a message that pops up that says error system temperature. The system BIOS has detected your machine was previously shut down to avoid overheating. And I'm like, no, the fuck, I did not. It was not overheating. The printer just stopped working. What do you mean? So the computer is now gaslighting me that I shut it off because it's overheating, but I shut it off because the fucking label printer wasn't working. Right, it's right up there with a fucking haunted fucking microwave.
The turntable keeps spinning even though no one's
It
cooking.
turns on. It literally, if you keep it open for more than it is heating up. There's actual heat coming out of it. It's gonna boil us all alive.
The microwave.
I saw that video. That microwave. So, I think it's just funny that I patted. I totally didn't realize that I did that.
I haven't seen the video. I saw the beginning where it just kind of kept going around, and then you told me.
I can't believe you didn't watch that video. Hang on.
Maybe I did. Maybe I just didn't catch. I'm assuming that's at the end.
Ninja doesn't pay attention to his friends. How dare.
My attention span is very low.
And I got to listen to this for a while.
Those are keys.
Yeah, it's my keychain at work.
I was gonna say, I remember that articulating T-Rex thing. I printed it for you.
Yeah.
Why do you say it like that?
No, just because I was mid thought. Because they're doing construction, so I got to listen to that for a while. Our whole building smells like gasoline. It gives me such a fucking headache.
Gasoline, everybody gasoline.
Anyways, construction sucks. It does, and then we're gonna be under construction for the next like year, essentially.
Also, the reason you didn't hear the sleepy time noise is the volume was all the way down on your headset.
But I had just turned it up because you're like, "Do you hear the snoring?" Because I was just listening to music.
You turned it up
swear
so slightly that I'm like, okay, maybe she didn't turn up all the way, and I'm like, I had to do like 3.
So then why were you saying, "Are you deaf?" If it was turned all the way down?
Because I wanted to be like your computer.
You hear this? Ninja keeps gaslighting me.
Because it was funny. Ha! Bro's just picking up on me.
There was a house across the street from me under construction for 1.5 years. This is gonna be for the library, and it's also so cold there because they're working on the HVAC system still. Anyways, I can't imagine not having that. I can. It was. Please don't say fine. See, like now the music's back. See, I like cold. Cold is fine if you're dressed for it. And like it's 40 something degrees out and like we have a whole wall of our building down. Because they're putting in a drive up. So.
And you can now use the staff door.
And we can now use our fucking staff door. I'm so excited about that. Scary, really scary. I waited at home by myself for 2 whole days. I thought the shadows were going to eat me at some point. And when I finally was brave enough to leave, it was too late. You know, it wasn't your fault, right? It wasn't your fault.
It's not your fault.
I know I never want to feel that scared again. But it's fine, because I fixed it. Fixed it how? By taking revenge on the who caused their death. A popular approach these days. Did that make you feel any better? Yeah, sure. It was just a natural part of my journey, following the path of darkness. It's my destiny. Misery is nobody's destiny. They're right. You shouldn't confine yourself to sadness because it's what you're used to. Say it a little quieter, Fable? My god. It gets cold at the place I'm working at for the next few months because it's essentially just outside. Hell yeah, revenge is awesome.
So going back to the, like, we're here for violence.
Besides, the innkeeper always says you can choose your own destiny. And I decided our destiny is to bring these 2 lovebirds back together, at least for now. I think I need to go. Prepare for our treacherous journey ahead.
You got a problem, punk? Nah.
Yeah, what about it? You got a problem? Where are you going?
Touch my foot.
Huh?
I touched my foot, so now I need to walk my hands.
Oh, okay.
I hate people.
You should let Melina know you're leaving, or you should hurry, or Melina will stop you.
You should let Melina know you're leaving.
She'll be worried, senseless otherwise. Let her know you'll be back. I might not be. Don't be like your parents.
Damn.
They went out to get some bread. They literally went out for grain. They went to get bread and never came back. Whatever. Time to go.
Hey, Fable. It's just you and us again.
Aura has a fear of intimacy. That's relatable.
Shut up.
Do you think I should go after them? I think sometimes we need a bit of time to feel our feelings by ourselves before we feel comfortable enough feeling them in front of other people.
Hey, Innkeep, can you say it quieter, please?
Damn.
Yo, what's with this getting attacked shit tonight?
That's a no, right? I like that I was talking about myself and Ninja took offense. That's because you said it too loud. Give him a moment. You'll have plenty of time to be there for him when you're trying to play matchmaker for the undead. Right. We have to do that. Which is fine. I'll be fine. The Mary Morgan probably doesn't even remember me. And if she does, I can just run. Or hide. Or cry. No matter what, you won't be alone. I can't tell Aura how afraid I am. It'll be so embarrassing. If you want to be there for him, you should also let him know when you're scared. It's only fair. I don't want to burden them with my problems.
Can you
Shut up!
say it quieter, please?
I can say it louder! Being a burden every once in a while is part of the wonderful experience of being loved.
Fuck you.
God damn. Only louder!
Don't you got some 2v8s you need to do?
I don't do quiet, you should know this. Your friends appreciate it when you trust them enough to let them help you. Because when you care for people, you're willing to put in a little work to make them smile. But you already know all this, don't you? I do, but it's just so much harder to keep in mind when it comes to myself.
I know, but you've been doing very well, Fable.
Thank you, Innkeeper. It's all thanks to you. That isn't true. I've been trying to help you the best I can, but you're the one who actually has to change. And I'm proud of how far you've come. Let's call it teamwork then. Let's. Anytime. Can I stay for a little longer? I think I need a bit more time before I can face my fears. Always, Fable. Thank you. Morning. It's not morning. Did I sleep that long? No, it's still the same day. Ah, that makes more sense. Not morning, Elfie. Not morning. How did you sleep? Not much. Think your drink made me restless. Archie said you're going on a quest? Yeah, Rhea and I'll be escorting some rich Taderia. Be a little nicer, please. He's Archie's friend. Sorry, we'll be escorting some rich idiot Taderia. He's Archie's friend? I see. That's why he was so excited. Because his friend's leaving? Must really be craving some peace and quiet. Oh, no. He's excited because they get to travel together. What? He said he's coming along. Since when? Rhea invited him. Great. Is it too late to back out?
No, would you like to? I don't send people on quests that are too afraid to.
I guess. Then feel free. Rhea's going to eat that kid alive. And I'm a woman of my word. If you want me to tell you that you have to do this, I'm afraid you'll have to make that decision yourself. Fine, I'll go. But I'll need another drink. That would be rather difficult. I already gave you a drink tailored to your quest and my Booths shouldn't be mixed so irresponsibly right before an adventure. So I'm just supposed to deal with this headache by myself? Yes. Very helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. Do you think something exciting will happen on your quest? We'll see. I've got a good feeling about it. You reckon I'm gonna slay another guardian? Maybe. That would be intense, right? What kind would you like to fight this time? Not sure. I feel like I already met the one I was looking for. What could be a greater fight than slaying a wyvern chimera? You're right. I think that means it's time to befriend the realm keepers now. Wouldn't that be something? Which one would you like to meet the most? Gaia. Can't think of a greater honor than that. You? Gaia as well, but I feel like I should pick someone else, for balance. Cassiopeia, maybe? I'd love to ask her how she's doing right now. Maybe give her a hug. You'd be the type to give a dragon a hug. What does that mean? That you're very lovely, I think. Something like that. So, fellow dragon enjoyer, who would you pick? No repeats. Yer. That's just something fascinating about trying to understand the incomprehensible. They say their domain is covered in the roots of the Aether tree. Laying eyes upon them supposedly reveals unspoken truths of the universe. Wonder what that'd do to you. Something fun, I'm sure. But I suspect your quest will have its merits even if you don't meet any of the Realm Keepers. It's true. I bet you and Ria will have a lot to talk about, and you can teach Archie about more adventuring. I'm not so sure about that. You're a great teacher. I've learned so much from you already, just by being your friend. Like how to say what I really mean. I'm still working on it, obviously, but I feel so much better when I'm being honest about what I want. You've been getting a lot better at it. Thank you. And Melly loves practicing with you too. She says she wants to ask Ria to build her a greatsword of her own. So a regular sized dagger? Teaching someone to hold a sword is one thing. Guts and bravery are something else. Not sure I can teach Archie something. I'm still practicing myself. You can always practice together. Yeah. Speaking of practice, you're going on a quest too, Elfie. I am. Aura and I are going to fix the Banshee and the Mary Morgan's relationship. Isn't that Sneaky's question's new name? It is. Ain't you scared of the Mary Morgan?
Very much so.
Only a little. Okay, maybe a lottle.
I haven't heard a waddle in a minute.
Do you think she's going to drown me? Or do you think the Banshee will? Maybe they'll reunite through the teamwork of drowning me. Probably not. I think you'll probably find some wacky-ass hex solution that no person in the history of dragonkind would have ever thought of. Like being kind, or whatever. I'd like that. And if all else fails, you've always got an insane air echo by your side to pull you out of the water if he can swim. He's sane. Is he? Well, mostly I think he's sad, and sadness can make people feel a lot of intense things. Shut up. Like fear or anger or nothing at all, anything that isn't sadness. It's easy to lose yourself in that, but there's always a way out, if you're looking. You taking that sheepish thing along? Maybe. I think he might let him stay with Melina, so she isn't so alone. Or so he isn't at risk of losing him. Probably both. Not a bad idea. Would hate for her to be all alone while you two go chasing ghosts. Maybe we can send Grace over to check up on her. Or Hex. No. Guess if you're going with whatever the Drake his name is, you'll finally be able to ask him about his cheesecake recipe. Cheesecake recipe?
Heyo, cheesecake?
Melina mentioned he has a good one. I thought maybe he could show me how to make it.
Grim's Cheesecake Factory? That sounds like a great idea. We need to learn all the recipes.
I fucking love cheesecake.
Splode does not, and it makes me sad.
Man, why'd you have to fucking now me like this? Ask him. You can use my kitchen if you want to. Really? That would be amazing. I'll ask him. Maybe. Splode, no, that's why. It's not, though.
Maybe you just haven't had good cheesecake, you know, like what everybody says to everybody when they have different views.
It's a texture thing. It's icky and doesn't taste good.
Have you had Crim's cheesecakes?
No.
Would you try Crim's cheesecake? If I didn't say it like that?
I'll ask him, maybe. Andu will be waiting for you.
Little cheesecake.
The fluffy, wonderful texture. It's not fluffy. On a completely different note, Lynn, what happened to those undead snails you wanted to check in on? Well, they're slow, ain't they? Still got a little time to stick around. So you'd say you'd like it here? It's not too bad here. Thought maybe I'd even bring my cousin a souvenir. Hands off my trinkets. I ain't that air echo. I'll get her something from the market. Or the Alpha settlement. And maybe I'll bring you something back from her farm, Elfie. You mentioned you love to try planting some ghost berries. Either way, I'll stop by sooner or later. Don't want to risk her turning into a werewolf and moving house. Ha. Ha. You've had the wrong cheesecake then. What do you...
Cheesecake's just cheesecake, right, guys? I'm indifferent. There's only some flavors I'll try. Or not try, but appreciate.
Maybe I just don't think it's fluffy. I don't...
Can you explain the texture to me in vivid detail? We'll feed it to you and you can just describe the ickiness.
Icky.
A cheesecake is fluffy and smooth and a wonderful mouthfeel.
Icky.
Splod's like crunching up and like just like even her fingies going eek.
Ha! No, but seriously, if any more of my family members turn into dragon-forsaken werewolves, I'll be joining the Van Helsings. Still don't know if they kill werewolves. Don't care. Do you think I could come with you? When you go, I mean? I could gather the ghost berries myself, and I know a lot about snails. I knew you'd react to the word mouthfeel. It's not the word mouthfeel, no!
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake, like...
In the
icky.
mouth. The mouthfeel of cheesecake.
Yeah. That word doesn't bother me.
Moist.
Moist. No, not you, Splode. Oh. Did you fuck up the word mouthfeel? Do you have feelings on the word mouthfeel?
I don't have feelings on the word mouthfeel. I was confused.
Would you like to mouthfeel some cheesecake?
I would love to mouthfeel some cheesecake.
I heard the hesitance when Ninja has a hesitance whenever he reads anything. Don't worry.
And in fairness, like the text,
it's a new word.
The text is about 3 to 4 feet away, in like 12 font.
Ninja is blind because he doesn't have his glasses on.
My glasses are on the monitor, to which I am reading from 4 feet away. You should. You've always. Let's see. You always got away with your family. You should. You've always got away with her family members.
And the snails would love you. I have to agree, you'd probably make it a chaotic mess, but a fun chaotic mess. My contacts are moving all around. I can barely read what I'm typing. You're doing wonderful. Don't worry. Yeah. Seems like you guys did end up forming a party after all. Shut up. Okay. Anyways, it's late. I think I should go back to the settlement and catch some rest. Lynn, do you want to come with? We can stop by the werewolf settlement to say hi to Mr. Dragon. Or bye. Ain't sure I got any tips for you in return, but I can listen to your word. Yeah, you're good at that. Do you want to come too, Innkeeper? I'm afraid Andu doesn't do well in civilization, or alone, especially not alone. But I'll be eagerly awaiting your stories. Well, we'll return with plenty. I'm counting on it. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Fable. Before we end, I want to read this stuff. Fable has a hidden talent for being able to read other people extremely well, despite her anxiety. They know what to say in serious situations, and go out of their way to help people in need. Turns out a little bit of positive feedback and validation is enough motivation to chase their dreams of adventuring. Lynn. She inherited that huge greatsword from her grandma, whom Lynn lovingly calls Baba. Grandma must have been a true hero, devoted to both her strength and the dragons. Naturally, Lynn has very high expectations of herself. Luckily, she allows herself some breaks every now and then. Aurora. But even a grumpy, lonesome person like him can't resist a certain stray cat's charm. Even though the rules of the Shadowsbane Thieves Guild and Murderous Oaths were all he knew for a long time, maybe they'll consider an alternate career path in the future. A detective's assistant, for example. Turns out Archie is not only an avid reader, but also an aspiring author to fulfill his dreams and acquire more inspiration for his works. He's determined to go on real quests. Good thing his childhood friend is in dire need of brave adventurers to help him out. And then Melly. As is fitting for a young detective, she's always eager to learn and experience new things, though her youth leads her to attach to other people around her rather quickly. On a different note, her favorite drink is hot chocolate. Looks like I have to add another recipe to my list very soon. Alright. Alright, Lynn, good night, Fable. Good night, good night. Feed ondu. Sweep the floor. Blow out the candles.
How'd you know? It's like you're sickic. Interlude.
It is midnight.
Okay. Let me do my thing. Alright. Where's the mouse?
It's my fucking problem!
Alright. So, 2v8. Mudkip. Spooter or Reikai? Okay, I was so confused what was the noise. Also, you have it upside down.
I was trying something.
Fair enough. Spooter? Alright. How do I have so many tabs and none of these are the tabs I need? Alright, so we're gonna go watch Spooter, who's playing an RPG, Metaphor. They're quite amusing, so enjoy, y'all. To Spooter's channel we go. Take care and good night, everybody.